Hey, how are you? Hello everyone, welcome. It's Sunday. The worst day of the weekend, to be totally honest, but still the weekend. And since I've been done with high school, I find I don't really mind Sundays all that much, since, well, I don't have to wake up early on Mondays. Let's see, Gaolang Wang Sawat says, Yo, hello, very nice to get a comment from the most popular Kengan character. I'm still not entirely sure why Gaolang is the most popular character. I mean, he's cool. He's really cool. But there are cooler characters, so I don't know. Nobody says, and now we sit through the usual bit of silence we have before people flood in. Yeah, people flood in. You know what? I'm mildly complimented by that. The idea that there's a flood of people who come in here when I stream. Skin says, Misc, have you seen the new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake they are making? You fucking bet I have. Boy, oh my god. Okay, so let me tell you something. I found out about that on, what was it, Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah. So, I tuned in to the PlayStation stream to see what was going on, because I was like, oh shit, I wonder if they're gonna have like some Elden Ring shit. We're probably gonna have stuff on the new God of War. So I go into the stream. It started like a few minutes ago, so I'm like, whatever. I kind of peeked through some of the previews on the video, and I'm like, looks like it's a bunch of new shit that I don't really care about. And then I see I'm pinged on the server, and it's Peter saying KOTOR Remake, and I was like, what? Fucking what? So then I had to rewind the stream, and the fucking trailer was revealed like 2 minutes before I joined in. I swear to God, I told Clover this right on the spot because we were hanging out. If I saw that live without any idea it was coming, I would have literally fucking screamed. KOTOR is fucking awesome. And the fact that it's getting a remake and more people are going to be playing it is almost even more fucking awesome. So yeah, I guess we can talk a little about the KOTOR remake. That sounds fun. But yeah, tremendous news. Honestly, probably the thing I'm most excited about from the PlayStation conference. Euler says, heyo, Bandmarsh is here. He says, hello there, miscellaneous content. Hello there, Bandmarsh. Skin says, Misc, how you gonna manage college in this channel? Well, so far, college is not too busy. The good thing, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but most of my classes are completely online, so they're relatively self-paced. Basically, we get all of our assignments and they have due dates. You're welcome to do that work and however much time before the due date as you want to do. I only have one in-person class, and that one doesn't have a ton of assignments. It's a public speaking course, so I'm pretty sure most of my work is going to consist of either writing speeches or learning how to write speeches, so that's manageable. My math class has quite a bit of work, but we get like a week to do all of it. So the way I'm going to manage things is I will be doing a bunch of work during the weekdays to make sure that I don't have anything to do on the weekends. And another nice thing is that since I don't have to go to an in-person class, except for technically Saturday morning, so that's a Zoom meeting, I'm still free all the time. I'm able to use my time however I want, so when it comes time to do like a Kengan review on Wednesdays, I'm still free to do them. I still have all the time I need. So really shouldn't be too much of an issue. The good thing about the way I've done my videos is producing them is really not that time consuming. So the new college work that I have coming is not going to have too much of an impact on my ability to do videos, which is good. By the way, 7 viewers and only 5 likes. Those are fucking rookie numbers. We gotta pump those fucking numbers up. Let's see. Skin said, also, did you see the Spider-Man and Wolverine games? Yeah, those also look good. Well, I mean, like, well, actually, we didn't see any gameplay from them, but it's exciting. I'm wondering what they're gonna do for the Wolverine game. I thought they were gonna do, like, an X-Men game on the whole. Kind of like the Avengers thing, but hopefully better. But they're just doing a solo Wolverine thing, which works. I mean, Shit, Wolverine did get like his own trilogy of movies, and he's the most iconic of the X-Men. So you can do a fucking standalone Wolverine game, that'd be fine. There'll probably be other X-Men in there anyway. Neve says, you mentioning school reminded me of the dream I had during my experience with a Ceph amount of sleep. Ah, yes, you slept 13 hours today. I did homework for once and wasn't allowed to go outside until it was finished. Jesus. It's so weird having schoolwork again. I haven't had schoolwork since, like, the second half of May. So, yeah, getting used to this again is a little difficult. Motivating myself to do schoolwork is not easy. Not easy at all. Koji's in here. He says, I did my quiz right now, and oh boy, I need help. Did you not do well on the quiz, Koji? What was the topic? Do tell. Skin says, Wolverine is literally more popular than Superman. I don't know about that. Let's have a look-see here. Most popular superheroes of all time. Top 10... No, Wolverine is right under Superman, according to Entertainment Weekly. What are they basing this off of, actually? Are they just saying? They had a bunch of experts. Can I find a poll somewhere, maybe? Wolverine, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. Who the fuck's number one? Wonder Woman's nothing. Okay. Never mind, that's a bad article. Not according to fucking Watch Mojo. Although, I do see a lot of consistency. It seems like everyone's list has Wolverine right under Superman. So, not more popular than Superman, but they're in the same ballpark, relatively. He's close. Heroic says, wait, how old are you, Misc? I'm starting university on the 20th and I'm 18. Yeah, I'm also 18. I turn 19 in December, so... I know. I think this was brought up a bit when I revealed how old I am, like, last December. But a lot of people were really shocked that I'm 18. It's just because of... I think it's my voice. I don't know what about the tone of my voice. Is my voice deeper than it should be as an 18-year-old? But also, I think the way I speak. Apparently, I don't talk like an 18-year-old. Which I would get. I've been told that basically forever. That I seem older than I am. Skin says the only people more popular than him are Batman and Spider-Man. No, apparently Superman also is. Skin says, also, have you played the Batman Arkham games? No, actually, I haven't, somehow. But I am, aware of them. I've seen them. They seem like pretty good games. Koji said about human evolution. Okay, no. Koji, what course are you taking? It's a quiz about human evolution and what course? Skin said, Misc, are you gonna play the new KOTOR game? Assuming I have a PS5 by then, which, well, this KOTOR thing is definitely not coming out for a few years. Yeah, fuck yes, I'm gonna play the KOTOR remake. Abso-fucking-lutely, are you kidding me? Koji says, I know religions and mythos, but in science, this is my kryptonite. Well, then you should do a little more... You should do a little more fucking studying on it. Do a little more research on that stuff. Skin says, no, Misc, look it up on YouTube. They did a poll. Okay, hold on. I have to fucking look up this poll now. What channel is it from? There's a bunch. YouTube is a video website. I doubt YouTube itself did a poll. You forgot the course. How, Koji? Just look at what the course is. Did you forget what course you're in? Anyway, I'm gonna join VC now. We'll see who wants to hop in. In other news, the Pokemon tournament has gone well. I didn't win any matches this time, but I did a lot better. And I received some tutoring from Griever last night on how to properly strategize. I actually almost beat Band. It was all up to chance. What the fuck was it? My Blitzel and his... Wait, was it my Blitzel? No, it was my Time Pole going up against... Shit, actually, I forget what it was. I know I was down to the last one, so I'm pretty sure I was going up against... the Fluff... One of Ban's electric types, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. So it was already a bad matchup. But actually, I don't fucking remember. All I know is that it came down to literally the wire. It literally came down to a chance of who would flinch, who would miss, and who would be paralyzed. And I was paralyzed and they flinched on the same turn, so then they got it before me, yeah. Servine paralysis? Was that what it was? That's what it was. My Servine was paralyzed against... What was it again? Anyway, it came down to the wire. It was very exciting. That's the closest I've come to ever beating someone in a semi-serious match. I don't know how serious Band March was taking it, but I was fucking taking it seriously. So
Band was definitely taking it seriously.
Yeah, we're gonna see how well I can do next week. I'm moving on to the 3rd gym. I'll have access to some more types. I can hopefully patch up some of the holes in my team. I don't think I'm able to get a good fire type yet.
You could, but it's unreliable.
It's unreliable, isn't it? It's a rare type, or...
No, half of them have an ability that makes their attacks miss sometimes.
Oh, that's great.
Which being a bit more strong.
Well, then I can just farm for one. I'll just fucking dig around in the tall grass until I can find one. Oh, I was just talking about the Pokemon tournament, our practice match last night that came down to the fucking wire.
That was pretty good.
Tall grass, don't you mean
or
the sand? Because you'll be in the desert.
Oh, I guess the sand now. Yeah.
Oh, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna be looking for some more types to patch up some of the holes in my team. I'd like to get a fire type and a flying or bug type.
Oh, well, if you're going into the desert, you can find a Daramaku.
Is that good?
Yeah, it evolves into a really good Pokemon in my opinion.
As long as his ability isn't Hustle.
Oh yeah, there we go.
It's Hustle. Hustle's the bad one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What? If I'm correct, the other ability turns it into a Psychic type, right?
No, that's its hidden ability.
Oh, fuck.
And you can only get that post-game.
Ill.
Skin asked, Misc, when do you expect the KOTOR game to drop? I don't know, in like 2 or 3 years. It's gonna be a bit. If it's still in the early production, KOTOR is a pretty fucking big game, so it's gonna be a little bit. He also said, Misc, are you excited for Spider-Man 2 with Venom and Kraven? Yeah, actually, that does seem quite good. Will you play it? Maybe. No, actually, I haven't played Spider-Man 2018. Never got around to that, somehow. Also God of War Ragnarok. Oh, of course. I think I got my PS4, like, the weekend before God of War came out. Because I was like, holy fucking shit, I need to play the new God of War. So I got that, and got Bloodborne as the first game with it, of course. Because it's one of those games that's a reason for you to get a PS4. And then I played God of War the next weekend and beat it in 2 days. Koji says, guys, is it normal to see a pig chasing down a random dude in your neighborhood down the street? In Puerto Rico, apparently it is.
That reminds me.
Artist says Sheer Force Darmanitan. What the fuck is a Darmanitan?
That's what Darmaka evolves into. Like, could you just remind me of one time, all the cows broke out of one of the farms near town. So eventually, at one point, you just, like, I was just sitting there, and I see a lot of moos. So I turn and look out my window, see walking along the fucking road, multiple cows, and they just walked out of town.
Only in Scotland.
Yeah, and then there was, like, a lot of trouble, because the roads that they went down are not lit up at all. So, like, if something were to hit a cow, that would be quite a disaster.
Yeah, I imagine if you hit, like, a car-sized animal with your car, it would probably not end well.
And we also have a lot of trucks that go down that road, so...
They're gonna have to start adding those fucking cow pushers that they put on the front of trains. They're gonna have to start putting them on trucks. Mysterious Weeb is in here. He says, good luck with college. Thank you very much. Weeb, I know you mentioned a while ago that you were planning on doing a big Record of Ragnarok collab with a bunch of the YouTubers who cover that. Any updates on that project? I assume you've been kind of busy. I assume there's been some stuff in the way of that. Also, I've never done an actual, like, serious collab before. I mean, I kind of did with one podcast episode. So I would imagine scheduling shit for everyone would be kind of difficult. Neve says, no, it isn't Koji. Well, I mean, we've listened to what Koji's neighborhood is like. A pig chasing a guy down the street is not one of the weirder things to have happened. Skin says, but it makes sense. Wolverine got a game. Him and Spider-Man are the Marvel Golden Boys. That they are. If I recall correctly, back in like the 80s or 90s, pretty much all of the Marvel series, except for fucking X-Men and Spider-Man, were doing terrible. Like, nobody cared about the Avengers or Fantastic Four or any of those fucking things. They were making like zero money on those. So they had to go like fucking all in for X-Men and Spider-Man. I forget actually, what did they do to reboot it? It was, shit, I'm forgetting. Was it called the Onslaught Saga? Was that how they did the soft reboot? I need to see when Onslaught first showed up. Yeah, I forget what the name of the event was, but it was in the 90s, yeah. Skin says, Misc, have you seen the new trailer for The Matrix? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like they're doing some pretty interesting shit with it. Skin says, I'm thinking 2030 for the new KOTOR game to drop. Alright, I wouldn't go that crazy unless we're getting like fucking cyberpunk situation. Which would not be good in the first place, actually. I don't fucking get what the point is of announcing a game like so many years before it comes out. I just don't get it. Like, 2 years, frankly, should be the max, to be totally honest. If you announce a game like more than 3 years before it comes out, what the fuck are you doing? Or more than 2. If you're going like 2.5, 3 years, why are you telling us now? Just wait until we don't have to wait as long. We didn't get Elden Ring gameplay till 7 months before the game came out. Like, can you imagine if they revealed the gameplay and it's like, oh boy, you guys have to wait another 1.5 years. Skin says, wasn't that podcast with Balder, Misc? Yes, it was. That was the first time I had Balder on the channel. And it was also with Shrift and Nico Zaire. It was a good podcast. What a shame. Anyway, how are you guys doing?
We are doing quite poggers. We just had a nice long rest.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, you know. I come in here to just draw while you guys are talking, so.
Nice.
Right now.
I hate how the one fucking left arm on my glasses is so loose. It's always flopping around everywhere.
Oh.
Goddamn piece of shit. Well, I'm getting new glasses soon anyway, so. Let's see. Here, let's edit the title a little bit to attract more people. First week of college, new Jujutsu Kaisen characters. There we go. So, alright, yeah, and this week's chapter comes out early. That's pretty nice. I guess that means we'll have a Thursday reaction and review. How exciting.
Wait, what? Wait. Jump
it comes out on Wednesday or something?
Jump comes out on Friday, so that means the fan translation should be out on Thursday.
Oh, wait, the official comes out on Friday. That's what you meant.
Right? Skin says, Misc, the new Star Wars comics made by Disney are destroying the original George Lucas comics. In what context? I mean, the old comics aren't canon anymore, so they're basically just doing their own thing. Some of the new comics are good. Hey, Aspen. Like, the fucking, when did it start? I need to check. Was it 2017? 2018. Yeah, the fucking Darth Vader comic that started in 2017 was actually really fucking good. It was outstanding. That was a fucking awesome series. That's one of the best things that's come out of the new Disney comic line. That was pretty fucking good. So yeah, I think it's most so they're just doing their own thing.
Misc internet funny moments. Oh, he's just muting. Unfortunately, no, humorous stream hopping.
Pardon me, I just got interrupted for a second.
For a second, I thought I heard Neo.
No, I don't know what Neo's doing right now.
Yeah, Neo's broken into Misc's house.
Oh boy.
I will kill him if I have to. Make no mistake about it.
Look, if you were in your house, would your first instinct be to kill him?
If someone broke into my house, yes.
Even if it's Neo?
It'd be more of like an instinct thing. Or an impulse. If someone breaks into my house without announcing themselves, yeah, I'm gonna kill them.
You see?
Okay, but what if they're built like a Kenyan character?
Okay, I say I would kill them. It would be more so I would fight them to try and get them to fuck off and not murder me. And not steal my shit either. I'm big on that. If you try to steal my shit, I'll beat the fuck out of you.
Okay, but my question is, what if some dude pulls up with like 4 extra arms and like 2 extra heads?
That's a little bit of a problem. I'll have to use some more serious weaponry, like actually, I'm not legally able to use a firearm. I'd have to use, depending on where I am, I'd either have to use a baseball bat or a katana.
Okay.
Oh shit, Zoro?
In the event...
Yes, I do. And the best thing is, my dad does own a set of 3 katanas, so...
Oh shit.
Yo, Zoro?
3 katanas of varying length, so it wouldn't be exactly like Zoro. It'd be a little less awkward than Zoro.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure you don't need to listen to firearm laws if the opponent you're facing has 3 heads and...
Probably you still have to... Actually, I live in Florida. I don't think they care too much about firearm laws. Skin said Misc is the new guy that said where's Sukuna in the new chapter of Blair. Pretty sure it's a dude. Isn't Hajime a dude's name?
I thought it was a chick when I first saw it.
Because he has that shitty haircut. He has that fucking terrible pigtail haircut. But he looks a lot like Gojo. That's like a... I'm pretty sure the facial structure is a dude's facial structure.
Yo, maybe he's gonna fight Sukuna. I mean, that's how I read it. Like, him saying that everyone is so weak, and then he says, "Where's Sukuna?" I read it like he wants that opponent or something.
Yeah, he wants to fight Sukuna. That's why he asked for the rule change to show who the other participants are and how many points they have, so he can figure out who's strong enough to fight.
Oh shit! Hold up! Wait, that just gave me. Oh shit! What if this guy actually beats the shit out of Sukuna? Because, like, if he wants to fight Sukuna, my guess is that he's talking. This is basically just me talking out of my ass here. But what if he fought Sukuna in the past, right? And the Sukuna he fought was like 100%. But if he were to fight Sukuna now with the 15 fingers, he'd probably shit on Sukuna and get pissed because that's not the fight he's after.
Maybe. What was the? I need to find the preview for the new chapter.
I'm
the little preview comment. I'm pretty sure they said something about Yuji encountering a Culling Game player, so maybe he encounters Hajime or the judge. I don't know. I can't remember the judge's name.
Or it's Funny Comedian Man.
Or maybe the funny guy.
Yeah, I was thinking, right, Yuji versus Hajime, right? What if that's when Yuji starts to have, like, Sukuna's techniques meld into his own body?
That could be where it happens, yeah. By the way, I noticed this looking closer at the panel they show of the dude with the hole blown in his chest. You can actually see electricity above Hajime's head. So yes, the lightning technique is here at long last.
Oh boy. Oh, lightning and fire.
Yeah.
Yo, when are we gonna get water?
That was Dagon already.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. There we go.
Oh, let's see. Skin said that Misc, alright, also is Kirara a boy or girl? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Real Medell says the new writer of KOTOR doesn't like KOTOR at all and they're rewriting the story? I didn't see that. I saw that they were going to update the story. Hold on. Let me find this from someone who doesn't still live in 2015. KOTOR Remake writer. Sam Max.
So cute.
Remake exposed as a woke activist. Yeah, when people write shit like this, I just immediately lose all respect for them. I just don't fucking care. Yeah, this person definitely does not have some kind of opinion. Okay, KOTOR is not their favorite thing ever, okay.
I don't like this thing, therefore it is woke.
Oh boy.
Oh man, they sure do seem awfully woke. Ooh, I don't care.
I will become woke.
Mags is an SJW activist that hates male Star Wars fans and constantly mocks the fanbase, telling them to die mad about. She was asked about her favorite Star Wars game in 2019 and said, not KOTOR. Well, what the fuck is it? Just find out. Remade for modern audience with necessary changes and updates. Oh god, they're going to make everyone a blue-haired black woman. Oh my god.
Oh dear. Oh.
Oh my.
I don't care. It's a remake. Like, what the fuck exactly would you remake about it to make it so woke? Oh. Like, they're still going to be maintaining, depending on what they're doing, unless they're making it canon. I assume, what the fuck? I just lost my train of thought. Okay. If they're just keeping, if KOTOR is staying Legends, if they're not making it canon, okay, what, they're going to, like, change some of the dialogue or something? I assume the overarching plot is going to stay the same, like... if they are making it canon, okay. Listen, I really don't give a fuck about woke SJW nonsense anymore. I stopped giving a fuck about that after I left middle school, so I don't really care. If it's good, I'm all for it. I don't give a shit. Let's see.
Oh, it's your observation, Aspen.
Renewed. Listen, here's the deal. The I don't like KOTOR thing could be a double-edged sword here. Because, on the one hand, you could get, like, a fucking Rian Johnson thing, which is, like... but on the other hand, you could get a Chris... Shit, I'm forgetting his name. Hold on. We need to look up another thing. KOTOR 2 writer. Or was he the director? Chris Avallone. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. Have you guys ever played, not you guys in the VC, but you people here in the chat who care about KOTOR. You ever played KOTOR 2? Have you ever appreciated how fucking amazing the writing and story in KOTOR 2 is? Yeah, that's because Chris Avallone fucking hates Star Wars. He thinks Star Wars has a lot of really fucking dumb tropes and plot points that just get overused. Like, they just get used in, like, every single fucking story. So he was like, that's fucking dumb. Let's point out how fucking stupid all of that is and make something that, you know, kind of points out how dumb all that shit is and also does something way cooler and new. And then the best Star Wars thing ever happened with KOTOR 2. So... do I think Sam Maggs is going to pull a Chris Avallone? No, probably not. But you never know what could happen. If someone doesn't like the original something, it may be for a different reason. Maybe they don't like stuff in the way that Chris Avellone didn't like stuff. That you just kind of reuse the same tropes over and over again. KOTOR is kind of one of those Star Wars stories that's basically a different version of A New Hope. Like everyone, you go after the big giant space station thing that's a super weapon. We're gonna lose big time if we don't fucking blow it up. It'll be the end of the universe. Yeah, we gotta get rid of it. And also, you learn how to be a Jedi. It's A New Hope. That's a pretty basic formula for a lot of Star Wars stories. So maybe is this me? Am I making up arguments here? Maybe, I don't know, but that is a possibility. Just because someone doesn't like KOTOR. Well, no. She didn't even say, did she say she didn't like KOTOR? She just said it's not her favorite. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see what happens. If we get another KOTOR 2, that would immensely please me. Also, the fact that we're getting a KOTOR remake, the funny thing was, when they announced there was a KOTOR remake, my initial reaction was, oh shit, we're getting a KOTOR remake. And then the second thought in my mind was, oh shit, does this mean we could also get a KOTOR 2 remake? Because listen guys, I love KOTOR. KOTOR's great, but KOTOR 2 is a different beast. It's a whole different animal entirely. If we get a KOTOR 2 remake in like 10 years, that would do some things to me. By the way, we have 12 viewers and only 9 likes. Why don't we pump those likes up to 12, shall we? I need to scroll up in the chat again.
Pump those likes filled with...
Yes, we just hit 10. We're now in the double digits. Muy bien. Koji says, Bandmarsh, I have noticed that Baldur's character was shown in the comic on a chapter as a sneak peek. What will happen to it? He can't tell you. That would be a spoiler.
Yeah. Yes, I'll go and ask creator of something about...
Oh, wait,
the
Gege
mystery
does that in
that's
like
yet to be
every interview
solved.
that he's in. They have to censor him in the interviews.
Koji, I don't understand. Why would you ask a question that you know you're eventually going to get the answer to? Why would you want to spoil it for yourself?
Yeah, why would you want the spoiler? I don't understand.
Okay, Koji,
okay.
just because Band has the chaotic energy of Gege does not mean that he's going to act the same way.
I don't think I have that kind of energy.
Have you seen how you act in the server, Band?
I'm probably one of the more tame people. Have you seen fucking Seth?
It's true, Band is very tame compared to someone like Seth or Fuse. Or Rat, actually.
Compared to. Only compared to.
Oh boy.
Also, like, I don't know, maybe because you brought the astounding Bagoon to the tournament yesterday.
Bagoon. Oh boy, 14 viewers. Holy shit, that's the new peak. Let's get the likes up to 14 likes, shall we?
That's what your like bang sounds like.
The Goon is gonna come back next tournament, and trust me, the
he is.
The Goon is just gonna be twerking like a SpongeBob character, like with those fucking fish guys.
No, I had to catch a new Dagoon because after talking with Griever, apparently it's okay. Okay, the problem is that we can't go searching for a specific nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't go do that kind of stuff, but you can search for a specific ability, if you get what I mean.
Alright.
So I caught a new Dagoon with the ability Regenerator.
Oh god, fuck you.
And the thing is, this Dagoon is actually a dude.
Oh
so
god, he's gonna be a womanizer. Band, you gotta have the Goon out here twerking like this.
Oh my goodness. Yo. Just, the Goon is gonna be buff. And like,
he is.
Working.
The Goon is gonna be a DILF.
Dude,
That's how
dude, I might have, yo, the Goon might become the new Naoya. I'll keep. I might have to keep double slap just for the memes because he's gonna slap everyone.
We've had enough Naoyas in this tournament, Band. We got
Smack-a-ho
Bird
versus
Naoya.
Slap-a-ho. Who would win? Smack-a-ho based on the type, yeah.
The fucking bird.
The bird.
Yeah,
Bird
Naoya.
Bird, okay. Neve, would you like to explain the theory you came up with while we were playing Pokemon yesterday?
Okay, so we have found out that this very woman-hating bird that someone had on their team was the revived spirit of Naoya. He's reincarnated into a bird, right?
Right.
Who else do we know was reincarnated into a bird? That's right.
Was an
Eren.
incel who didn't get any pussy. That's right.
Yeah.
It's Eren.
So thus,
Holy
we
shit, I
figured
got
out
2 dislikes? I don't think people like the KOTOR rant. God damn.
that either Naoya and Eren could be the same soul in different series, or they're just one interdimensional traveler, right? So like, when Eren became a bird, you know, he flew around for quite a long time, you know, found some interdimensional portal, as you tend to do, right? Came in front of the Zenian household, right?
Right.
Nabito found them. I was like, this bird, I will raise it into my bird
sexist
and
asshole
Nabito.
son.
Yes. He has bird Nabito, right?
Yeah,
And
bird.
this becomes Naoya, right?
Right.
And so Naoya starts with an N. So, and who else's name that starts with an N? Too many N's, actually.
Noitora,
from Bleach,
who also hates
right?
women.
Thus, Naoya is actually part of Neutra's soul, and Neutra is the real Soul King.
Wow.
You see, like,
Now you
people
see.
call me mad, right?
Yeah.
I am just a genius.
Yeah. I can't believe the view count kind of remained fairly the same through that. Holy shit.
Wow, I'm not sharing this with your friends so they can be enlightened.
Yeah,
wow.
they can be enlightened on Bird now, yeah. Skin says the new KOTOR remake destroys Disney Star Wars Visions. What the fuck does the remake have to do with Star Wars Vision? Also, have you seen Star Wars Visions? I'm very excited for that. I can't wait for, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Apparently they're dropping all 9 episodes on the same day, so I can just fucking binge them. Oh, boy, am I excited for Star Wars Visions. That looks cool as fuck. Skin asks, Misc, if you ever got superpowers, would you become Florida Man and defend Florida from thugs and criminals and beat them up? Maybe I would do that. Nah, probably not. I'd probably just do it to make my life easier. It would depend on the superpower. What kind of superpowers? Are you talking like becoming Superman?
Oh,
or like
no,
a specific superpower?
Your superpower is that you can blow extra snot out of your nose.
Yeah, I don't think we're not doing shit with that. I don't think we're getting
No.
no.
Okay, hold on. No, like when I say extra snot, I mean like when the snot comes out, it's like Spider-Man's web or some shit.
Band, we're not going anywhere. We are not getting out of the hood, Band.
We're not even out of the front door.
We are getting sent back to the hood.
Yo,
Skin says because he's a Gojo descendant, Misc, that's why. I'm assuming he is. I do think, well, not a descendant, an ancestor. He's a member of the Gojo clan, a descendant of Mikizane, whatever the fuck his name was.
Dude,
I do think he's probably related to Gojo. He does look a lot like Gojo, actually, so I think he's probably related.
If I were given the power to give all of the server members some type of superpower in real life,
you would give us the nastiest shit.
I would fuck all of you over. So, dude, I would give Rat the ability to turn into a fucking giant rat or some shit, and then I would give someone that I'd probably actually give Fuse a good ability, but I'd give Neve like the ability to just turn into like a brick, and that's kind of it.
Just turn into
I
a brick.
can jump over someone, right? Turn into a brick.
What if
boom.
you had the power to turn into a goose, but you couldn't turn back? You just turn into a goose.
Oh no, dude! I'm not using that. That sounds horrible.
That is a power increase, my friend.
Wait. Can you talk after you're still a goose? Or
no, you're just a goose.
Intelligence as well?
Right. Yeah.
Then no.
Wait, no.
Eat me.
Okay, so here's the deal. If you could live forever and retain your intelligence, but you had to be a toilet seat, would you do it?
Fuck
No.
what? Okay, wait, hold on. Who's sitting on me?
I don't know. It's okay. It's not
It's
a
now,
public
yeah.
restroom. It's in someone's house, but you have to take a gamble on whose house it is.
Fuck. If it's some fat ass neckbeard's house, I'm not doing it.
Okay,
a
what if
gamble,
you
man.
could? Okay. Instead of something with no ability to move itself around. No autonomy. Wait a second, my fucking laptop isn't plugged in. I just realized that. Or it's not charging. The fuck is going on? Plug in.
The plug's been done.
Wait a second. Do I need to fucking... Okay, so I just moved into a different room. I think I need to flip a switch to make that outlet work.
Wait, how are you streaming? You're on your laptop.
He simply doesn't have it charged.
There we go. Now it's charging. Yeah, I'm on my laptop. I just noticed that the battery wasn't, like, increasing. Or there was no little icon. Okay, I have to flip a switch to turn on the power to this outlet. Cool.
Yeah, the same brick that was going to kill me.
What if you could turn into a lobster that retains your intelligence?
Can I speak?
You could write.
Yeah, you can do things with those claws.
You have your intelligence.
I mean, dude, someone's gonna put me on a fucking talk show or some shit, and I'm gonna get used for money.
Okay. Did you know that lobsters are apparently immortal unless you kill them? They just live forever.
I thought that was jellyfish.
Maybe, Joe. I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
No, lobsters don't look like they live for too long.
Are lobsters immortal? Contrary. God damn it! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's jellyfish. That is jellyfish.
They live for... lobsters seem to have the same lifespan as a human, apparently.
Having the powers of a jellyfish...
disappointing. A tiny jellyfish named Teratopus dorini is capable of living forever. It can regenerate into a polyp, its earliest stage of life, as it ages, or when it experiences an illness or trauma. Imagine being able to return to being a child and grow up again when you experience trauma.
Yo, it's literally Tengen.
Holy shit. Tengen is a jellyfish? Ow. Wait a second, do you know what else is a jellyfish?
What? Is this a defense joke?
Moondrax.
Wait!
Oh my god!
It just hit me! Oh! Yo, where's Neo at?
Oh my god!
Junpei lives forever?
Oh, does this mean Junpei can live forever through the power of Moondrags?
Wait, does this mean that Junpei is technically still alive somewhere out there?
Oh my god.
Yo. Oh my god, he shows up in the Cullen game, of course.
Jujutsu Kaisen Part 4. Jellyfish are unbreakable.
Wait, what if this shit post was actually just us predicting the future?
Holy fuck.
Yes, Neo shows up in JJK and gets his ass beat by Junpei.
Dude, and he has to lick his black Air Forces.
Dude. Yo, Neo was a coin game character. That's what happens.
Oh my god. I just found out the other day that apparently in Tokyo Ghoul Re they had a competition or a contest for people to become basically extras that get fucking massacred.
Oh my god.
So you had a chance to have your own likeness appear in Tokyo Ghoul Re and then get fucking obliterated by ghouls.
I don't know if I'd want that.
No, I'm not sure I would either, but that is kind of neat.
I mean, some people are into that, maybe.
I'm forever immortalized, getting eviscerated.
Damn. That shit was probably going to be in the anime, too.
Aspen says, how many rules are there going to be at the end of this arc? I think you will maybe have like a max of 5 rule additions. So we'll probably have like a dozen rules.
Yo, it's like it's going to be like a really big Discord server where you need 2 separate channels for rules.
Right, yeah. Skin says, also, Giga, how are you going to give us that awful Maki arc? Wasn't awful, but now give us the Golden Age flashbacks. Please, Giga, stop hinting at it and just give us the Golden Age flashbacks. We do need those. We do need to get those at some point.
I look forward to them.
Skin says, wait, he doesn't like the story? Yes, Skin, Chris Avallone did not like Star Wars. He did not like the tropes of Star Wars. He thought it was kind of lame how they just kind of get reused over and over again ad infinitum. Look at all 3 trilogies. You know, as George Lucas himself says, it's like poetry, it rhymes. Yeah, Chris doesn't like that. And even then, KOTOR 2 still does have some of the same stuff, but it's kind of flipped on its head a little bit. It's a little bit of an inversion of the usual way that it's used. So he was like, it's fucking dumb. Like, if you've ever watched Red Letter Media talk about Star Wars, they say basically you can't do anything new with Star Wars. Star Wars is just always the same shit anytime you do something with it. Chris Avallone realized that and said, fuck that, I'm going to do a different thing. And then KOTOR 2 happened. And, well, I've mentioned at least a dozen times that I think KOTOR 2 is the best Star Wars thing ever. So, Yeah. Skin says, wait, Koji said, Misc, why do I sound like a child? I don't know. You just do.
Yeah. Coach, you sound like not a 4-year-old, but like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, that's why we thought you were way younger. We thought you were in, like,
Yeah.
middle school or something when we first met you.
Right.
Skin said also, Misc, who is your favorite live-action Spider-Man? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I like Tom Holland the best, to be honest. I think he does a good mix of being like comedic and kind of dorky and endearing. I like him. And I grew up with the Sam Raimi trilogy. I just don't know if I like Tobey Maguire's performance as much. I mean, he still does a good job. I don't know. Skin says, Misc, everyone in your VC always sounds woke.
A word?
Okay. I think I fucking hate the word woke. It's one of those things that's lost, like, all meaning. Like, literally all meaning. It gets so fucking overused. At this point, woke just means I don't like this person's opinion on politics and various social issues. They're woke. So that word's been used so fucking much. I think woke has replaced SJW. If someone in today's world says SJW, they sound like a fucking dinosaur. So instead, you call someone woke.
Yo, Skin, explain how we're woke. I'm actually kind of
Yeah,
curious.
explain.
Yeah.
I just think we're open-minded. That's about it. By the way, 13 viewers, 11 likes. Let's get 13 likes, shall we?
Oh my God, Misc.
Mello
Trying to pump
says,
it up.
also, I don't think I've seen you in here before. You seem like a new name. Hello. How are you?
I think that
I
is
think the dude who made the rule is under the impression Sukuna is in charge of whoever his vessel is, so maybe he thought Sukuna, or... Oh, shit. Okay. I fucking hate how when you start to scroll down a little bit in chat after there's been a lot of messages, it just takes you right down to the bottom. That's annoying.
Yeah.
He thinks... Maybe he thought whoever has the most kills is Sukuna's vessel. Maybe. I would assume most people would assume Sukuna would be in control of his vessel, especially after Shibuya happened. Aspen says, man, I only just realized page 9 is Hajime looking through his spine and crispy flesh. Yeah, I didn't realize that initially either. It's a fucking cool panel. It's a pretty cool way to introduce a character. They show them looking through a hole in a guy's chest.
I hope they're not a jobber. I really do.
Nah, they seem like someone... If the shitty Chozo haircut is anything to infer from, they're probably gonna have a cool fight with Yuji.
Oh, boy.
Or Megumi.
No, I need to see Megumi actually fight, because I wouldn't consider that shit with Kurara a fucking fight.
No,
That
it was
was
more
just a
so
fucking chess
figuring out a
match.
puzzle.
Right.
Yeah, what's up with old people in JJK that really shouldn't be alive with having bad haircuts?
That's why they shouldn't be alive. They have
Hey,
bad haircuts.
Angel's haircut isn't all that bad. I
Yeah, that's
think.
okay.
No, it was like a bowl cut or some shit. I
Yeah,
don't
that's
remember.
just an anime thing, getting a fucking bowl cut.
Yeah, it's
Skin
just
asked,
galactic angle.
Misc, have you seen the last chapter of Berserk? Yes, I have seen it. I haven't continued my Berserk read through, but like of fucking course I saw the new Berserk chapter. Yeah. I guess that's the end. What did the editors say? They had no plans of continuing Berserk as of now. Though I've seen some people suggest that, like, Berserk, the series Berserk is over. And if they do anything from the story here on out, it'll be a sequel. So Miura's work, everything Miura did, that's going to be done. That's its own thing. If they do anything else after that, it's going to be something else. Real Madel said Wolverine's getting a game. Yes, he is. Skin says, I'm sensing a Superman game being announced at DC Fandom next month. Haven't there been whispers of a Superman game since like fucking Arkham Knight came out? Holy shit, 15 concurrent viewers, new peak. If you're in here and you haven't already, 16, goddamn. If you're in here and you haven't already, you should definitely drop a like on the stream. Shows that you're enjoying what you're watching. I really need to remember to mute my fucking phone when I record on OBS. This happens every single goddamn time. Because when I record on my phone like I do for usual videos, I don't get notifications for things. So I don't have to worry about it. But when I record on OBS, I always forget to fucking mute it. And when it's on my desk like it is now, it makes a lot of noise when it vibrates. So that's a little annoying. Real Medell says, I remember the LGN Wolverine game where you take damage from using Wolverine's claws. I do not recall that one. Koji says, good question, makes sense the more I think about it. I shouldn't spoil myself. There you go. Artist says, the goon.
Oh, the boon or the goon?
Goon.
Oh, yeah, the goon. Oh, I can't wait for the goon to fuck someone up.
The goon.
You know, band.
The goon. You
Next
made
week-
like Clover's whole team simp for the goon.
Dude, the goon started twerking and Clover's team.
The
couldn't do shit.
goon started twerking like a motherfucker. They couldn't
You know,
handle
band.
it.
Next week, right? I am going to bring the boon just to fuck with you.
The boon.
Oh boy, the boon.
And they're going to counter the goon, right?
Oh boy.
So watch out for that, band, Mash.
I already have
Skin
Tokyo on my
Intelligence
team
says, Misc, have you heard the Hunters Guild Red Hood is getting cancelled? I haven't heard that it's getting cancelled. I haven't seen an announcement. I assume that'd be all over my timeline if it was. But I've heard some people are concerned that it's getting cancelled because it hasn't been doing too well. Very unfortunate. I was looking forward to all the porn that would come from that. Oh well.
too. Yeah, it do be like that.
At least you're
Damn,
honest.
bro, you sound like fucking Fuse.
Koji says Koji, Slap-a-Ho, Burb, etc. These Pokemon are all women beaters. I don't think Wait, no. No, okay, so Clover named
Smack-a-Ho
her,
versus Whore.
like, her big...
Oh my goodness.
Her fucking big deer Pokemon Whore because she was really mad at it wiping out her whole team, so she just named it Whore in all caps. And fucking Smack-a-Ho beat up Whore. He really did live up to his name in that moment.
And then I remember when Koji beat the shit out of a bunch of women.
Yeah, Koji, the fighting type, just beat the fuck out of a bunch of female Pokemon.
He started smacking all of them.
Yeah, and then we got the amazing quote from Band. Koji's just beating up all the women. It's in quotes, you can go check it.
Oh yeah, it's in quotes.
Instagram.
Dan said Koji's just beating up all the women.
Yeah, and he said this
That's
with
all he was doing.
magnificent enthusiasm.
God, it's good. It's so great. Mello says, what the fuck, Lamau? Who is that guy's supplier? I assume he's referring to you, Neve. I think these comments are when you were describing the bird, the Naoya Aaron theory.
My supplier is...
Weed carrier.
Yeah, weed carrier.
Yeah, yes, weed carrier. The horse.
The horse weed carrier. Skin says, the women haters unite. You know it, my man. Koji asks, what powers would I have?
Bro, you'd have the
Hey,
power
Griever.
to... Oh, hello there, Griever.
Griever!
You have the power to, like, produce a toothpick from your elbow, but only once a day.
Okay, that means I can clean my teeth out at the end of the day. Nice.
That's right, corn on the cob for days.
Oh, but it's moldy and gross, so you can't.
Okay, then
really
I just
use it.
throw it out, whatever.
But okay. That's not the reaction.
Okay,
I
it's a
wanted.
useless superpower.
Wow.
It's like that fucking Kota kid from My Hero. He does like the little water splash power. I'm like, damn, that sucks. Anyway. Yeah. Skin says, Misc, who is the most popular superhero? It's Spider-Man. I've looked it up. Every time you look it up, it's fucking Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the superhero. I remember, I watched a video of Stan Lee talking at, like, I think Comic-Con. It was a few years before he died. I don't remember how long ago. And he said that initially when they came up with the concept of Spider-Man, his editor was like, get the fuck out of here, that's dumb as shit. People don't like spiders, they don't care about what teenagers have to do with teenager problems, and everyone wants, like, escapism or whatever.
Yeah.
So then he put the first issue of Spider-Man in, like, their... I forget what it was called, but this was back when they did, like, fucking...
Amazing Fantasy 15.
Amazing Fantasy, yeah. So they just had, like, a bunch of different series in there, or a bunch of different, like, one-shot stuff. You know, a bunch of miscellaneous series, if you would. So then they put it in there, and it sold like fucking hotcakes. And then the most popular superhero of all time happened.
Yeah.
And that's why, kids, you should sometimes not listen to your editors. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they put the brakes on a little bit if you're getting a little too fucking crazy. But other times, you just need to tell your editors to shut the fuck up and let the artistic vision do its thing.
I wonder if Fujimoto ever listened to his editors.
I'm pretty sure Chainsaw Man, the editors had more of a say than they did during Fire Punch, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, definitely more of a say than they did in Fire Punch.
Also, were those his assistants, or one of his editors also became an author? Were those just his assistants?
I think that was his assistants.
Okay. Well, both of them do pretty cool shit now, so... Fujimoto has a good touch, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Real Model asked, how's college? Not really sure yet. I mean, it's basically all online. I basically do it at my own pace, so it's really not that difficult so far. I basically just have homework now, which is kind of boring.
Did you decide on a major?
I think I'm going to be doing a communications major.
Okay. Oh, you're going to do, like, teching. Teching did one.
Oh, did he? Yeah. That's a good sign,
Yes.
maybe.
That's what he majored in.
Does he do YouTube as a job, or is it still his hobby?
Yeah. Well, he had at the dollar store, Dollar Tree or whatever. He had a part-time job there for a long time, and then he was going to college. And when he finally finished both those, he basically had like 400,000 subscribers, and he was like, "Well, I'm making more money on YouTube than I am at Dollar Tree, so
yeah,
I'm gonna do YouTube full time."
Listen, here's the plan. The plan is, in my dreams, 4 years from now, I'll be done with college, but the channel will be doing so well. We'll have like 100,000 subscribers. I won't need to do anything else. That's the plan. Well, it's not really a plan. It's a dream. It's the hope. Will it work out?
Right.
Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But hopefully it will.
Right.
With enough time and persistence and mild amounts of effort applied every once in a while, we'll get there.
Absolutely.
Koji says Junpei top 3 in the verse. It all makes sense now. Yeah, there you go. Skin says, yeah, it was awful, miss. Come on. What are we talking about now that's all? I don't remember what we were talking about 15 minutes ago. Neve says, now you stops the rumbling. You know it. Oh god, artists suggested that someone who won the fucking competition may have been the guy who got his nuts crushed by the Nutcracker.
Oh, great.
Oh,
What?
Oh, don't worry about it, Neve.
No, I'm gonna worry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, good idea.
Real Model says, is your PS5 here? No, I've resigned myself that it's probably not gonna be here till Christmas. Skin says Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man hands down, and Tobey is the best. Peter Parker and Tom Holland just kind of does his own thing. Yeah, I guess so.
I think Andrew Garfield is the best interpretation of Peter Parker. But they're all decent Spider-Men, you know. So.
Aspen says Cullen game equals annihilation migration, fish migration analogy. Junpei is the jellyfish equals migrating fish. Person made into a sorcerer by idle transfiguration. Jellyfish equals immortal equals Tengen equals Kenjaku after evolution. Jesus Christ.
Yo,
actually, I do recall. Oh, do you want to know when someone did big fucking connections? So the annihilation migration describes when a bunch of species, usually fish, get pushed into a new environment by like sudden currents or something, and either they evolve or they all die. So they call it an annihilation migration. Either they evolve or all of them get wiped out. Now, one of the fish that is such a creature is the fish that appears in the first opening of the anime that's supposed to represent Junpei. And Junpei is someone who had their curse technique awakened through idle transfiguration, just like a bunch of the other people that are now going to be participating in the Annihilation Migration Culling game.
What are you
500 IQ planning.
What exactly are you trying to say here?
Oh, it just goes to show that, basically... Oh,
Are
a
you
bunch of
saying
the
that-
people that are gonna be in the Cullen game are just like Junpei.
Oh, I thought you were saying that Junpei was going to actually come back or some
No,
shit.
no, no. I'm just saying Junpei is
Is
basically the same type of person that a lot of the participants are gonna end up being.
Oh, I was about to.
Yeah, I got you a little too
If-
excited there. Hey, man.
If all this shit posting became real, I don't know what I would do.
I don't know what you would do either.
I feel like if Neo saw Junpei show up
He would drop
at the end of
fucking
the
series.
chapter,
He would drop it. I know he would.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Neo would age 100
Well, that's the type
years
of
in
thing.
an
That's the
instant.
yeah. Neo would age like 10 years in an instant if that happened.
Oh my.
It'd be like the fucking end of Saving Private Ryan.
He would mute all of the JJK chats.
Skin says the way Misc and Band talk, they sound super woke. When the fuck has Band ever sounded woke? You need to join the
Oh,
server
boy.
and see some of the shit Band says. What are you talking about, Skin?
Band basically sounds like he's always talking like he just woke up.
Yeah, that's what he
Damn.
means. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
Band sounds. Woke. He just woke up.
Oh, whoa. Wait, no, that's not what you meant.
No, that's
no,
not what he
that's
meant.
what I
I don't know
meant.
what the fuck he's talking about unless he means Neve. But even then, I don't think Neve.
Maybe.
Neve, you just sound
Yeah.
insane most of the time.
No,
Yeah,
never
that-
even sound woke.
Yeah, not like that.
No.
That's the only thing, because I'm like Band.
No.
Band is like the fucking opposite of woke, almost.
Oh boy.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
slum.
quite, not
Yeah.
quite actually. If you're the opposite of woke, you're probably also terrible.
Oh no.
So, but Band's not woke. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking. See,
Yeah.
this is what I mean. The
No.
word has no fucking meaning. You say they're woke.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
no
what the
meaning.
fuck are you talking about? What does that mean in this context?
Yeah.
Skin says, Misc, are you ready for the return of Bully Maguire and No Way Home? Oh, you know it. Oh, you know what was neat? In his author's comment for this week, Gege said he like grew up with the Raimi trilogy, so he was really excited when he saw Dr. Octopus show up in the new Spider-Man trailer. That's just neat.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
That was the good saving grace from fucking Spider-Man 2 was the casting.
Oh,
For,
right. Griever doesn't like Spider-Man 2. We can get into that later. Actually, I
Yeah,
don't remember
that-
the last time I even watched Spider-Man 2, so I'm not really in a position to argue. But I know
Yeah.
this caused a ruckus on one of your streams when this came up.
Yeah, because a
Oh.
lot of people love Spider-Man 2, but what I think they love is they love Alfonso as Doc Ock, which I think is a perfect casting. He's a phenomenal actor.
I don't know, maybe you
Yeah.
can watch like a video essay on why it's the best. I don't know. That's what I usually do to get my opinions on things. I just watch several hour-long videos about him.
Yeah, maybe I will. Like, overall, the movie, like, I didn't say the movie was bad. I just said I don't think I did. I personally don't think it's a very good, like, I don't really like the movie. There's a couple of good moments, but, eh.
Aspen says I need Berserk Omega. No. Well, don't call it that. I don't know what they would call it, actually, if they do... If the editors do a continuation as a sequel instead of just continuing Berserk. I don't know. Griever, you're aware that the last chapter of Berserk came out recently, right?
Yes, I am aware of that, yeah.
And apparently they had like a message with the chapter that they have no, or not the editors, the assistants. They don't have any plans to continue it at the moment. But I need to check again. They basically said if they do anything, any kind of continuation of the story in the future, it'll be a sequel. It's not going to be Berserk Chapter 365. Berserk is going to be over. Everything Miura worked on, that will be done as its own thing. If they do anything else, it'll be a new series.
Right? That's what happens. People die. Like, that's what happens, you know? Like, you're not supposed to, like, everyone's like, oh, that was the big rumor going around. The assistants were going to pick up the work, and it's sort of like maybe they don't want to step on those toes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so it seems like if they do a continuation, it will be a new series.
Fair enough.
And it did seem like he had some other series that he was working on at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people thought that was basically him doing that to train his assistants how to draw in his art style. I think there were like a couple spreads from Berserk that were almost completely drawn by the assistants that looked very close to his style.
I see. With like a sequel, like that's not awful. But some people are probably going to jump and say, oh, this is no way of being good or something. Well, like, the Berserk universe has a lot of, like, things that, you know, either weren't elaborated on too much or just things that had more potential to be explored.
Right.
The whole idea of apostles, those were pretty neat. They're called apostles, right?
When I think about it, Berserk actually is a really good fantasy setting, when I think about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see when I get back into Berserk. That'll probably be another miscast episode.
Right.
Yeah. So whenever we do miscast in the future, it'll be Berserk, Shaman King, and One Piece.
Nice.
Hanok says, with all the sorcerers from different eras that Kenjaku brought forth for the Culling game, do you think we may find adversaries or at least Gojo level, possibly more? I think, I don't remember if Gege said there hasn't been someone quite as strong as Gojo before, or the alternative, I think, was that Sukuna was not as big of a deal in his time as Gojo is now, because there were just way more strong people around back then. So maybe they'll find more people that are like top tier. Would not surprise me.
If some strong person were to have ideologies that oppose Kenjaku, I'm pretty sure he'd be wise enough to not revive them.
Well, I don't think they meant that. Just someone as strong as Gojo, basically. Adversaries as in adversaries to the main characters.
Well, and also remember, when you're 200 chapters into a series or 150 chapters into a series, you don't generally bring up a bunch of new characters who are weak.
Right. Yeah. We're at that point. Like the new guy Hajime that they just introduced in this chapter, he seems like he's pretty strong. So.
Yeah. So, and isn't that at that last panel? Is that the new 7-3 guy?
No. So I think no. This is a guy with a different name. I think we need to check again. Okay. But I think what this is after the chapter where the Culling game was introduced. I think it was like 143, 144 or something. They showed a couple people. I know they showed Sumiki, and then they showed this other guy in like a parking garage or something. And a lot of people pointed out that he had this little badge on his suit, and a lot of people said that was like a symbol of what I think is basically like the Japanese equivalent to the fucking Bar Association or something. Like, he's a lawyer.
Okay.
So a lot of people think that this dude is the same person as that guy. So we're finally seeing who that is.
Maybe, yeah.
And it seems like he's the other guy on the list, so he must also be kind of strong. He's the other guy who has 100 points, so he must be pretty strong too.
100 goddamn points. That's tons of people already dead.
Yeah, that's at least 20 if he was just killing sorcerers. I think he has like 102, 105.
Yeah.
This lawyer guy looks like he has a very funny expression.
Yeah, he looks. The last panel seems to focus on him, so I assume he's the guy they're going to be going after, because he hasn't made a rule yet. And he doesn't have as many points as Hajime, so they probably assume he's weaker than Hajime.
Yeah, he looks like he hasn't really taken his meds in a while.
No, probably not. He's probably an asshole.
Jesus.
I look at the guy, I'm like, you look very tight-laced, you're probably an asshole.
Yeah.
Skin says, Band usually sounds woke, but Misc talks like a sophisticated college boy. Well, thank you. I try to give that impression. But what the fuck does Band say that sounds woke? Have you listened to Band talk before? What does that mean, Skin? What is your definition of woke?
Does he think woke just means unhinged?
I don't know. What the fuck do you think it means? What do you think it means, Skin?
Unhinged.
Band is a person I have never thought about as being fucking woke. Band is the type of person who likes to say shit without, having to worry about anything. So Band is not woke.
Yeah. And especially when you're talking VC, Band sounds like if there was a fire, like right now, if something next to him was on fire, he'd look over and go, wow, that sort of sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought you were about to say he sounds like someone who would yell fire in a movie theater.
He might do that.
Oh my goodness.
He would. No, that's more of a Fuse thing.
No, that is more of a Fuse thing.
Yeah.
Rat would do.
Oh yeah, something.
Yeah, Rat would do it because Rat has a concerning lack of self-control.
Yes.
Suneater says, I just graduated this year. Any tips on college? You're in the same boat as me, Suneater. I just started college, and it's not in-person college. It's all self-paced online stuff. So I don't think I'm a great source of tips. I literally just started like 5 days ago.
And I graduated community college, and it was a lot different because you only go for 7 weeks per year. So.
What?
Yeah, as a tradesman, the tradesman program.
For trade school. Okay, I got you.
You have to have 8,000 hours in the trade, so it's all mostly a practical college experience.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Skin says, no, I'm pretty sure the most popular superhero is Batman. No, it's Spider-Man. You can fucking look it up everywhere they show Spider-Man as the most popular hero. Batman is always second or third with Superman.
Yeah.
Sunny says the most popular hero is Arm Fall Off Boy. Who would that be?
Everyone's favorite.
Must be Kubo.
Yeah. Artist says, Sunny DeGrom, use your resources. Good idea. What I'm trying to work on now is now that I have a bunch of my assignments, I'm trying to get a feel for how I should organize my work. Since it's self-paced, I need to figure out how I'm going to organize the way I get through my work. And the way I think I'm going to do it is I have one class where we get an assignment that's, we have an assignment due like every 2 or 3 days. And for my other class, I have more than 2, but my other ones haven't really given much in the way of assignments yet. So plan now is for the first one, do 1 like every day or something. For my other class, do like 3 a day until I'm done. The goal is to not have any work to do on the weekends. Because I like my weekends. That's the beauty of not really having a class to sit through, is I can just kind of do all the fucking work. Skin says Batman will always be the most popular, and I don't even know what the fuck you're saying anymore, Skin. Just look up the data. Artist says communicate with your professors. Great idea. Sundator says, who's the most hated superhero? Good question.
That I do not know.
Let's find out. Watch, they're gonna say it's Captain Marvel.
I don't particularly like Captain Marvel in the MCU, but
yeah, she's just kind of boring.
She's very boring, and her reasoning was so fucking stupid in Endgame or Infinity War, I forget which one. Endgame. Her reasoning was so stupid. It's like, there are other planets out there that need help, and yours was one. And it's like, but if you had helped here, all those other planets wouldn't have been half fucking killed.
Well, I assume she's on, like, the other side of the universe helping out a bunch of other people, so she wouldn't know what's going on at Earth.
I suppose, but I just thought it was kind of stupid because you brought up a good point. Like, why weren't you, like, Thanos was destroying everything. Why weren't you already here, sort of idea.
Universe is like, a big place.
I suppose, but it just seems, it seemed like we don't want to show that Captain Marvel's weaker than Thanos. We need an excuse why she wasn't there. It felt kind of, But anyway.
Aspen says, Misc, have you read Tenkaichi I'm not fucking reading that. Pretty much Record of Ragnarok, but all with historical Japanese lads. So then no one can complain about Japanese bias. No, I've never heard of that. Maybe I'll check it out. Actually, let me look it up. I wonder if this is a prank or something.
Yo, what if, like...
I wonder if he's pranking me to look up some weird shit on the fucking internet.
Oh, here comes the hentai.
Wait, hold on. It has a wiki.
What if, like,
Oh no, it is its own thing. This is like a Record of Ragnarok style cover. You've got 2 dudes on the cover. It just started in January. It only has 2 volumes out. Oh, nice. I see. Even the fucking logo looks like the Record of Ragnarok logo. It's black and red.
Wow.
Have inspiration.
Basically, after fucking Jack versus Heracles happened, the fucking Xenon magazine decided to have like 3 tournament series running at the same time. The big tournament trend is happening now because of Ragnarok.
Right.
Artist said, Misc, don't forget me and how I made you hate combustion when you made it big. Or when you make it big, yeah, fuck that. How unfortunate, my first match of the tournament, I come up against dual-type Pokemon, and I have no fucking idea what to do against them.
Yeah. That's why I told you before, it's not cheating to just look up the Pokemon on Cerebi, and then it'll just show you all the things it's weak against. Right in a row. There's even color-coded for you.
Oh, that's convenient. Skin said it's Batman first, then Spider-Man second. No, Skin. Skin, I'm not gonna play into your shit here. I know you find a fucking meme and run with it every stream. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall for it. Artist says banned hyperventilating due to the tournament going awry at the start was a great experience. Was a great first experience talking to him.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, I was ready to go off on fucking Koji.
Ban sounded very close to a heated gamer moment.
Yeah. Band was getting a little goofy.
No, it's because, dude, I
know.
Oh my goodness. Between Cryptic falling asleep and not even being able to participate, Fuse coming up at the last minute and just having trouble with his team, and then fucking Koji and then Kofa with the fucking ROM, and then we have Koji just putting Kofa in after. That was.
Which, by the way, Koji needs to make an updated bracket.
Speaking of that, I already told Koji, you gotta get out. You gotta get out of that shit, my guy. Like, I gave it to Neve.
Oh yeah.
Because Koji, as much as I like you, you're not really convenient at all. So I'm gonna toss you out like I did Looker.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are you comparing Koji to Looker?
Basically.
Wow.
You're convenient when you need to be, but inconvenient most of the time. That's very mean. You know what? I take that back.
Sunder Grom says, hey Misc, Death Battle is doing Madara versus Aizen. Can't wait for the Salt when that happens. Finally, they've gotten around to doing that. I know there was some other channel that started it and never finished it. I know that's a big cross-series matchup. I don't know much about Madara, but as far as I'm aware, Bleach seems to kind of power scale above Naruto.
Aizen wins.
So Aizen wins. Okay. I haven't read or watched Naruto, but I'm fairly certain Madara does not become an infinitely evolving transcendent being.
Yeah, the most Madara does is I think he has access to the black hole ability of their Nigan.
But then Aizen just fucking regenerates.
Yeah, and what's a meteor supposed to do? Kenpachi can cut a meteor in half.
Yeah.
Aizen's own black hole thing, kinda, because of the Kurohitsuki.
Would Madara be affected by Kyoka Sugetsu? I know they have something similar to it in Naruto.
Probably would have to be.
I think the Rinnegan can see for Genjutsu, because it's just not upgraded Sharingan, so he might be able to see through Kyoka Sugetsu.
But even then, Aizen is strong even without Kyoka Sugetsu. So.
Yeah, Gin said that. He's like, yes, Aizen, you can plan literally everything except for Aizen. Ooh.
How do these fucking death battles take into account that Aizen is the second smartest character in the whole series?
It's gonna be interesting. At the end of the day, you have to remember that the rules of Koika Tsuigetsu is you have to be holding the sword or be blind. Yeah. Those are the only things that are going to stop it. So it doesn't matter if Madara is like using Genjutsu or whatever. If he sees the freaking release, he's under the spell. I don't think he can break it, because that would mean that you'd have to nerf Aizen's ability.
Unless they've done a thing in the past when doing cross-series battles where they're like, if this Skin, in Seth's video, didn't Seth say that Aizen wins because hacks, basically? I'm pretty sure that was Seth's video. Aizen is more hacked than Madara, so he would win.
Yeah, also when it comes to cross-verse scaling...
Cross-verse scaling is dumb. This is why I don't partake in these fucking
level 99 autos.
Listen, at the end of the day, about half of the comment section in that video is going to be very fucking mad. Regardless of what happens.
I feel like the Bleach verse in general just scales above the Naruto verse. Because, Kaguya would probably just be a big deal in Bleach instead of just being the final villain.
Yeah, they
Like-
would be like, I don't know, fucking Shudstoffel or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, like, I can understand maybe, like, comparing low-end JJK characters to My Hero, that sounds somewhat equal. Yeah, that's like the most reasonable cross-scaling thing I can
I
think
remember
of.
the controversial Naruto versus Ichigo. Yeah, I remember that. That was a little bit of controversy. Anyway, Sonny says, Miss, could you see the Berserk prototype? Guts has an iPad. Yeah, I've read the Berserk prototype chapter.
Did
That
you like it?
that was the original concept before he started the series, right? I think. Well, yeah, it's the prototype. I would assume that's what it is. Aspen says, I just need Ino to show up with his water horn and the giant fuck off dragon he was charging up and kill the 7-3 comedian, then I'm happy. But what if the 7-3 guy is cool?
I'm
Skin
pretty sure
says,
he
no,
dies if
Miss,
he doesn't get
Google it.
points.
No YouTuber or Google. What? Google it on YouTube or Google. It will tell you Batman is the most popular.
Like, you're falling into his thing. You said
It's
you would.
Spider-Man. It's
Oh,
Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man, Skin.
Yeah, it is.
Probably
It's
having a
always
chuckle.
Spider-Man. Oh wait, we have one website where fucking Superman is number 1 and then Spider-Man is number 2. Ooh. It is fucking 99% of the time it is Spider-Man.
It's like people trying to tell you that, what is it? That Pokemon is not the biggest franchise. Yes, it is. Sorry.
You can
It's
just look at how
it's
much
worth,
fucking money it's made.
It's worth more money than Marvel, more than Disney, more than Star Wars, more than everything. It's been that way for over a
I'll be
decade.
right back.
Most valuable franchises.
They're worth like $98 billion.
Yeah, Pokemon is number 1. $105 billion. The second place is Hello Kitty with
Hello
8.4.
Kitty.
Yeah, highest grossing media franchises.
Yeah. It actually beats out every sports team too, because the highest sports team is my team, the Dallas Cowboys, and that's only $4.2 billion.
Yo,
So-
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty coming in clutch.
Skin says Batman has the best rogues gallery in comics, quite possibly, and has the best family. Yeah, possibly, and is the most popular. No! You can't state opinions and then state something as a fact that's not true. He's the best superhero? That's an opinion. Look up who has the best villains and family. These are all opinions, Skin. I'm talking about the numbers here. I'm talking about the
Yeah.
objective facts.
Yeah, you might like Batman as better than Spider-Man, and that's fine. Batman's cool too, but it's not a fact. The fact of the matter is, if you like Digimon more than Pokemon, it doesn't mean Digimon's worth more money. You know, like, fact-based here. Fact-based.
Let's see. Skin says, who are you in a position to say Aizen wins when you haven't read Naruto? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really in a position. I don't care much about the debate. I'm just saying, as far as I'm aware, Bleach power scale is above Naruto, so I'm just assuming based on that, Aizen wins. I know Madara is fucking strong as shit for the Naruto verse. I'm well aware of that. But if the verses are at different levels, then what do you want me to tell you?
Yeah. Right.
Sandergrom says, I remember the controversial Naruto versus Ichigo. Yeah. Whoever wins one fandom is going to be pissed. Yeah. Anyway,
That's gonna be entertaining.
should I add KOTOR Remake to the title? I think I will.
Yeah.
Griever, how about that KOTOR Remake?
I'm pretty excited.
I am as
I'm-
well. Some people are worried because the writer, apparently the lead writer that they're having, seems like kind of a bitch. But I'm thinking, like, it's a fucking remake. They're not going to change the whole goddamn plot. Even if they are going to, like, change it to have it fit into canon, it's going to be fucking the story of KOTOR with, like, maybe some details changed. I'm not super concerned.
It's been labeled as a remake, so that means they're not going to change very much.
Well, there's a difference between a remake and a remaster.
Oh yeah. But the remaster is just an overskinned version of the game. If they're gonna remake...
they're basically, as far as I can tell, they're remaking from Skin. I did the research. I fucking looked it up on Google. That's the research. Every single fucking time you look it up, or you look at any kind of fucking list compiling poll results from a trustworthy source that's not just like, oh, we talked to 100 people. Yeah. Spider-Man.
You're giving in. You're giving in.
This is what he's trying to get.
Spider-Man is the most popular skin. I don't give a shit. Fuck off.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, I'm gonna not look at the chat for a while now. I'm just gonna go to the Discord page. Griever.
Yes.
If they're doing a remake, what they may do now, they say the wording is kind of important because they say a Legend remade for PS5 or some shit. So they're like, oh yeah, the game's legendary. Also, it's part of Legends or whatever now. So maybe they're either they just keep it the same and they're still like, oh yeah, this is part of the EU. So it'd be kind of like a SWOTOR situation where they're still adding new content, but it's not canon. Which is also led to them just doing like a bunch of insane shit with it because it's not canon anymore. So they don't care.
Right. Yeah.
Which, listen, whatever, it's fine. Like, if it's literally just KOTOR, but in modern graphics and with, like, a new engine or whatever, and new voice acting, yeah, sure, whatever.
I sort of, I'd be really impressed if they got some of the original voice cast back. And
it sounded like they did for Bastila, right? Was that Bastila's voice actor?
Yeah, and like, because Karth was a great voice actor, and, like, how can you replace HK-47?
Right, you can't. Did they bring him back for SWOTOR? I think they did.
I thought so. Yeah, because she voices the granddaughter.
Yeah.
So
she has the same voice actor?
I thought so.
That seems kind of lazy. But anyway, yeah. I think they have her back to voice Bastila. I'd be fucking shocked if they didn't get back the same guy to play Karth, because I'm pretty sure he still does stuff, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ed Asner is just died. So
yeah,
there goes.
Oh right, Ed Asner voiced Vrook. Yeah. Maybe. Nah, I don't think they'll just reuse his lines. I think they're gonna find a new guy. Well, that sucks. But didn't they have a pretty good cast? Like, I'm not super versed on a lot of the voice actors they had, but didn't they get a lot of fucking high budget voice actors for KOTOR? Hello?
I think he's muted.
No, he's not muted. Maybe he's checking. I don't know. Band, are you still there? Uh-oh.
Oh, he's not.
Uh-oh, that's a little bit of a problem.
Hello?
Yes. I'm here. I'm here.
Hi.
Yeah, you mentioning how with that Star Wars thing, they went crazy because it's non-canon. That just reminded me of how with Dr. Stone and the spin-off for that, they decided to put a fucking dragon in the spin-off.
Yeah,
like an alien space dragon.
Why not? If it's not canon, do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
So,
did they have like a really expensive cast for KOTOR? Like for the let me check.
I'm not too sure about an expensive cast, but like as I said, some of the voice actors were well known and stuff at the time. So I don't know. And
I know Jennifer Hale was pretty. She also did Mass Effect.
Yeah, she does a lot of voice acting.
Raphael Sabarge, he did. I know he at least did Republic Commando, and I could have sworn I've heard his voice in other games too.
You know, one thing is there's so many voice clips already existing.
I think Weaver's having some mic issues.
Did he cut out again?
Yeah, I think he's having some mic issues.
Ah, shit. I think he was moving around. I think he just went inside, so he may still be having issues.
Like, if that game's, like, fully voice acted, then
They
And,
could
like, that's
just
a pretty big
they
game,
could just
isn't it?
reuse the voice clips, but I don't know if they want to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, but then like you have that whole situation of old, low quality. Well, not low quality, just not
Yeah, that's one thing. The audio
extremely
quality
high
would be different.
quality. Yeah,
You'd
just
have-
not modern
you
standard.
would notice the difference in quality. It would be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like if they use old voice clips, people would get angry because it's not the fucking 10 billion kilobyte per second audio.
I suppose, but I mean, I've heard some enhanced audio before, but I was just thinking for some of the voice actors that are dead or they can't get back. Like, for example, replacing Ed Asner seems kind of difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's a fucking legend. And, I mean, but, like, well, we're talking a minor character here. We're just talking the character of Rook. In the first game, Rook didn't do very much. He had a couple of scenes. So if they wanted to reuse that for Rook, I'd be okay with it because... I'm not talking like your party members or like Malik or anybody like that. I'm just talking like maybe some of the side characters that had really good voice actors. I don't know. Just my thought.
Yeah.
Because if I don't hear Rook in that fucking very condescending tone, it's gonna put me off.
Rook they have to get someone who can do the condescending voice very well. Because Rook is an asshole.
Yeah, like unless you get someone like Ian McKellen or somebody, Christopher Lee's dead. I'm trying to think of somebody else who can pull off that I have no time for this bullshit attitude. You need an old man who's got that.
Basically, a guy who always makes you feel like an idiot.
Right.
In a different way from actually no, Cray is also really condescending. Never mind.
Yeah, like for example, there's another situation. If they couldn't get Krea's voice actor back, I wouldn't really want them to get a new voice actor for Krea. Like, the voice actor made the character.
Yeah, Krea,
you know what I mean?
Krea was casted perfectly. I couldn't imagine a different person doing her voice.
Exactly. So I like there's certain characters that I think they sort of like if you could enhance the audio.
A little weird because I mean that's what they kind of did with like other like Star Wars characters that were in the movies and then showed up in games or the animated shows. They found different voice actors, and for like the Clone Wars ones, they casted them really well. Actually, I forget the name of the guy who voices Obi-Wan, but he does a really good Obi-Wan voice.
Yeah. So it's possible. I'm just spitballing here. At the same time, will it be canon? Maybe, maybe not. Honestly, that doesn't.
I don't care that much.
I don't give a fuck. Revan is real. Like I don't give a fuck.
But, like
Sorry.
in my mind, the shit that happens in like the Old Republic era happens so far back and has so little of an impact on the movies that like I don't give a shit. It can be canon, so I'll just say it is.
Exactly. I prefer the EU canon.
Does not at all fucking take away from my enjoyment of the media. I've read some pretty fucking awesome fan fiction. The best fucking Warhammer shit I've ever read was fan fiction.
Well, there
so
you
I
go.
don't care.
If they come out tomorrow and say The Mandalorian's not canon, nobody's gonna give a shit. It's still a great show.
Yeah.
So like, there. So why does it being canon or not? Would it be exciting if they made it canon?
Oh yeah,
sure.
because then that would mean that we could get more KOTOR stuff, and if you had like Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni working on it, it'd be really good.
Right.
Or anyone else. I mean, those aren't the only talented directors and writers in the world, but like competent, good people working on it. You could introduce. Well, actually, no. This coming to PS5. Oh fuck. I've thought about this recently, and the idea of having like AAA Star Wars games that happen like fucking 10 years after Return of the Jedi, or how KOTOR was like a massive fucking deal back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to me that I used to know like fuck all about the EU, or that like whenever I would talk to people that weren't also big Star Wars nerds, they would only know about the movies. When the KOTOR Remake trailer dropped the other day, I was shocked by all of the people who were like, holy fuck, it's Revan, they're doing a KOTOR remake, because they were never people that I would have even imagined knowing about like KOTOR and stuff like that. So
right.
When this remake comes out, we're gonna have like millions of new people that had no fucking idea about all that shit that are gonna learn about it now. It's pretty cool. Shit, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
No, I'm here. But yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Quite exciting. I won't seem like as big of a nerd then. Tremendous.
Tremendous.
Yeah, I like how you worry about being a nerd even though you're in a fucking anime.
Yeah, you know, I
3D.
brought this up the last time I talked about Star Wars
Yeah.
on stream, as I feel I literally run a fucking anime and manga channel. That's like the only thing I talk about for series on here, but when I talk about something like Star Wars, I feel like a big fucking nerd.
Mm.
Righty.
Ah.
But yeah,
God.
pretty exciting though.
Yeah, quite. I'm hoping this means we can get a KOTOR 2 remake eventually, too. A finished KOTOR 2, officially released.
Yeah, the HK factory.
Oh. I can... Oh, God. On a modern system with a modern engine and graphics and gameplay, KOTOR 2, don't change a fucking thing in the writing or story. Just bring Chris Avellone back. Just have him do it again.
There you go.
Anything he would have wanted to improve with the story, or shit that he didn't get the chance to finish, let him fucking do it. Chris Avellone is probably the guy I trust most on the fucking planet to write a good Star Wars story. I'm so impressed by KOTOR 2 that if they gave him a fucking show or something, I would have total faith in it.
Wow.
Because there's nothing like it. There is nothing else with a story quite like KOTOR 2. I don't know how he managed to do it. Well, I mean, you can listen to him talk about how he managed to do it, but...
Right.
Still amazing.
Still.
And will still always
Absolutely.
be depressing. We'll never get anything like it again.
Yeah, probably not.
Because doing shit like that does not make big money. Or when you do try to do it again, you come off as a condescending asshole. I'm looking at you, Ryan.
Yeah. What a dink.
See, that was trying to do KOTOR 2, but not getting it.
Yep, not understanding at all what makes Star Wars Star Wars.
See, the thing with Chris Avellone is he understood what made Star Wars, but he was like, I don't like that we reuse all these tropes and plot points all the time. Like the whole...
Oh, right.
The Force, the will of the Force or whatever. That's a fucking plot convenience.
Yeah.
So let's acknowledge that in the story. And make a story about how, boy, that sure is dumb and bad also.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Like, at the end of the day, KOTOR 2 basically just said, all right, we're not going to do the tropes, and we're going to delve into some darker themes about how it's wrong that the Force exists.
Yeah.
You know?
And
So,
how both of the major factions fucking suck.
Yeah, they really do.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
And, oh god, it was so disappointing how they didn't delve into that in The Last Jedi. I think I brought this up on a previous stream where Luke was like, yeah, the fucking Jedi Order brought around its own downfall, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, yes, they did.
Yes,
and then he just said,
that
oh
was
yeah,
the
they trained Darth Vader, and they shouldn't have done that. I'm like, no, that's not what it was.
Yeah, no, like, and I understand why Mark Hamill didn't like the movie or anything and stuff, because when you think about it, what he basically did was, the only thing he says, at the height of the Jedi's power, they allowed Darth Sidious to fucking, you know, their hubris is what destroyed them. And it's like, okay, now we're in a good plot line. Then they completely drop it. Like, he says it, mentions it, no, there shouldn't be more Jedi, but all right, I'll train you.
Right.
You know, like, it was sort of like, it was a mixed message.
Man, if they made Luke basically into Canon Kreia, he would be the best.
Yeah, like,
he would be the best again.
They had an opportunity there. And the other good scene that they did is that he had cut himself off from the Force, which is why they weren't able to find him, like, through the Force, because he was cut off just like KOTOR 2. But then when there was another good scene when he finally sees, like, okay, this shit is happening, and he reawakens the Force and he blows an entire stone building away just by shouting. He's like Dragonborn with this shit. And I was like, okay, he's actually... So when he reconnects with the Force, he's a force to be reckoned with and stuff. See, this... Had we gotten the proper build-up between the first scene about the hubris of the Jedi ideal, up until that moment when he reconnects with the Force out of anger, out of holy shit. If we had had the right build-up, that might have been okay.
You see, I've thought about it. Here's the problem with The Last Jedi, is they tried to do a deconstruction of Star Wars. They were like, this shit is dumb, and you keep doing it, like, every fucking time. It's stupid. And then they didn't do anything beyond that. It was a very surface-level deconstruction, and that's why it wasn't very good.
Right, and it just, and then outside of all that, then you have the Marvel humor in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird. Like, why?
Oh my god, that was so stupid. And the whole like, could you put a shirt on? Oh, shut the fuck up! You're like no, nobody would say that to a Sith Lord. Sorry, like I'm not buying that.
Oh, right. When do we want to do the Star Wars night? I guess we could maybe do it tomorrow. I figure, since we all basically have nothing going on, we could do two. We could blow through 2 Star Wars movies in a night. We could watch A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Now, Griever, you said you had Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi on your computer, right?
Yes, I do. I don't know if they have subtitles, because Neve brought up a good point about if people want to talk, we should still have subtitles on. I'll have to check the files if they have subtitle options.
I have Disney Plus, so I can just watch A New Hope on there. Which version of Return of the Jedi do you have on your computer?
I don't believe it's the original, unfortunately.
Okay, do you have one that cuts out most of the dumb shit they added in the special editions?
I will do a search. I will do a look at that, because there are some moments that are ruined by that.
I know the big one. As long as they don't have that one, I'm fine. That's for fucking Neve and Band who haven't watched a Star Wars movie before, I want them to get the best version of the scene.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, because I've got the VHS tapes sitting at my house, but I mean, how am I supposed to play them or stream them? You know?
I wonder if Disney Plus has the different versions on there. I don't think they... I mean, they have like all the retro Star Wars shit on there. They have like all the old VHS shit. They have the original Clone Wars series on there. So... maybe they've never re-released, as far as I know, they've never re-released the original Star Wars unedited since VHS. I know they did not add the really terrible shit until one of the later re-releases, because I remember watching it on like on DVD when I was like 7 or something, and they didn't have the worst edition. So
maybe, yeah. I mean,
actually, let me check.
Yeah, because there's 2. There's a 96 or a 90.
No, I think they re-released it like fucking 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, because there was a 96 and there was a 2004.
Yeah, or one that they released after at least... You sure they didn't release one after Revenge of the Sith came out?
Well, maybe they did. I don't remember. But I just know that they had released it twice when before Blu-ray existed. Because when the DVDs came out, it was not the original. It was the new edited version. But there's a second edited version after that changes a lot more stuff. So I'm not 100%.
I'll need to check through and see what version I have of it on here.
Because there's some moments in Return of the Jedi that just should not. No,
it should not have been touched, and they were. I don't know if Lucas made the changes because of, as some people have pointed out, a lot of the issues with the prequels is they just kind of let George do whatever the fuck he wanted, and that was not a good idea in some cases.
No, it was not.
The guy
like
is
George
a visionary,
Lucas is still
but
smart.
Sometimes, just like with editors, sometimes you fucking listen to them.
Right. The problem was
didn't his wife help out with the original trilogy, and then she wasn't a factor in the prequels, and then that was kind of a factor in...
Yeah, and remember, he also had a screen... He also had a screenplay assistant. He had a fucking editor assistant. Like, all these people, he hired people. Like the story... Like, Empire Strikes Back, I believe
It's
the
not
script
actually
wasn't
directed by George Lucas. It's directed by another guy.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, the problem is that when he did the prequels, he was the writer, the director. He had no creative consultants. Like, so, you know,
Yeah.
sort of why it flopped.
Rest in peace, man.
Though I heard an interesting take. It was like a video essay talking about Clone Wars and why they like it so much. And they said that the original trilogy excels in execution, while the prequel trilogy excels in vision.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Like, the prequel trilogy would be way better if it was executed better.
Right. You know, the sequel trilogy would have been had better execution.
Right.
And not three fucking let's just
three different movies that were released within 2 years of each other for each one.
Oh,
you know who they should have gotten? They should have just grabbed Peter Jackson. The man knew how to make a trilogy fucking all at once.
And I'll tell you why we're not watching the sequel trilogy. It's not very good. It's a sequel, so you don't really need to watch it. And they basically had no plan. They had J.J. Abrams do the first one, then they had Rian Johnson do basically whatever he wanted with the second one, and they brought J.J. Abrams on again for the last one.
Yeah.
And they were going to have a different guy named like fucking Colin Trevorrow or something. He was going to do the third one, but then they were like, nope, we're bringing JJ back for some reason.
Well, they brought him back because The Force Awakens actually didn't do bad like in a reception setting.
And
it
then
was
he did
beloved.
Then he did episode 9.
Yeah, which to be fair to J.J. Abrams, the man had to pick up the pieces from The Last Jedi, all the plot points that were dropped that he had set up in Force Awakens that Rian Johnson screwed over. Then he had to try to pick up the pieces, and he sort of said, fuck what Rian Johnson did. I'm continuing the story I set up in number 7.
Which is not great.
I mean...
not a great way to do a trilogy where you do a movie, and then the guy that comes after you says, fuck that, I'm doing my own thing, and then when you come back, instead of continuing what that guy did, you just say, fuck that, I'm going back to doing my own thing.
Well, it was actually said, one of the things... Yeah, but one of the things JJ actually said was, I had no idea when they talked to him about this, and he basically admitted to doing that. He basically said, I had to abandon The Last Jedi, some of the plot points in The Last Jedi, because I had no idea where this was going.
Couldn't he have asked him where he was going with it?
I don't know, but I mean, I'm sort of glad that it didn't, because The Last Jedi plot points were god-awful anyways. So, at least in number 9, at least we're watching some of the things like, you know, like they didn't... Number 9 at least did the characters of Mark and Carrie and everybody justice.
Yeah,
number
through
7
deleted scenes from a previous movie.
Yeah, exactly. But
somehow, yeah, Sun Eater, somehow he has returned. That's still such a bad line. I still can't get over how terrible that fucking line is. Somehow he's back. Anyway.
Yeah, and
anyway,
like realistically, it makes total sense.
They did Dark Empire again, and it was somehow less coherent than Dark Empire, which is not really that great in the first place. Like Dark Empire is just kind of fucking weird. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's cool shit I like in Dark Empire, like the World Devastators and the Eclipses.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
There's cool stuff in Dark Empire, but when you look at what happens, and it's just a very weird story arc.
Well, yeah, but I just mean, as far as the sequel trilogy, I'm okay with he's back, because the idea is that, realistically, Snoke makes no fucking sense after Return of the Jedi. Makes no sense that this person on the level of a Sith Lord was just chilling, you know, and nobody knew about it.
Well, the thing was, I fucking hate how this Was it before? No, it was after Force Awakens came out. And a lot of the extra media that they were doing, like a lot of the post Return of the Jedi stuff or stuff that happened like right before Return of the Jedi, you had shit where like Palpatine had this really fucking weird obsession with the unknown regions, and that he felt there was something out there, and that he had a whole bunch of shit.
True, I suppose.
A whole bunch of shit centered around it, and then they just never really did anything with it.
Right.
I guess Exegol would be that, but
yeah,
it's
I
underwhelming then.
Yeah,
Because I remember for like the few years where they were having like the I forget what they were called. Was it the Shattered Empire stuff? I don't remember. But they had like a trilogy of books that took place after Return of the Jedi, showing like what happened with the Empire like right after as things started going to shit. And that was like a big focus of. A whole lot of it was focused around that stuff. And then like the very end of this trilogy was like after all the shit on Jakku happened, it was basically Palpatine had a bunch of what's the word I'm looking for here? He had a bunch of plans in place that if something happened to him and the Empire was collapsing, get rid of everyone who's not fucking insanely loyal to me. Like people that just wouldn't do anything for the Empire and for me. And the people that stick around, send them out to these coordinates in the unknown regions. And then we'll work from there.
Yeah, I mean, like, as I said, I don't mind the idea that, like it's just the execution on bringing them back was bad.
Yeah, and the basically the payoff for all that setup was basically non-existent.
Right, which was all they needed to do was in one of the first two movies, in either 7 or 8, what they needed to do was somebody asked, where the hell did Snoke even come from? Somebody should have had an offhand line like Luke or Leia, or somebody should have basically said like something about he completely came out of nowhere, blah, blah, blah. We have no idea how he amassed so much power and where he was hiding all this time. But like something like that. They should have been, because they knew about him, and because Luke even says, I could feel Snoke's presence, but he didn't recognize that it was... like it's not really, he mentions about it with Kylo Ren, so it's like, well, wait a minute now, you never asked where the fuck did this guy come from?
No, apparently not. Never got around to asking that.
Yeah, so a throwaway line between Luke and Leia or something about Snoke, because they all discuss Snoke a lot. Like Han and Leia discuss it, Leia and Luke discuss it. They all discuss Snoke.
That they're all aware of.
Yeah, they're aware of him, but we never get the answer. Well, we get the answer about who Snoke is and everything in the end, but
it's not great, and it doesn't make a ton of sense.
Yeah, like I'm good with the whole. I'm good with the fact that Snoke doesn't actually exist realistically. I'm good with that because.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it makes sense. Especially one good thing the Last Jedi did was the idea of projection, right? So.
Which I think we already had as a thing, but they took it a step further.
Yeah, it was. Which at least that was one good scene that came out of The Last Jedi.
Right.
But. Anyways, I gotta go to the friggin'. I gotta go to the beer store before they close, so I'll be.
Beaver.
You have fun at the beer store.
See you later. I will.
It's a shame Bam's isn't here, so we have no third party to continue conversation with.
Yes, very unfortunate. Oh well, you guys want to do the Star Wars night tomorrow?
I mean, like, if people have time, that's probably progress. Hopefully, people have time. Like, we can just wait when people can. It seems like it'd be it seems like some new server happening there. Well,
yeah, maybe we would have to make a new movie night VC and a roll for it.
Maybe. Yeah, it sounds like something that creates server lore, just like Bird Nadia did
Oh, hey
last week.
Koji, what's up?
Hey,
Hi, I just heard movie night when I just joined.
Oh yeah, we mentioned this last week. We were considering doing a Star Wars movie night on the server.
Ooh! Can it be the first trilogy?
Okay, Koji, we're gonna watch it in a weird way that I haven't watched it in before, but I've seen other people watch it in before.
Oh.
Okay. You tell me, please.
So basically, we watch episode 4 and 5. We watch A New Hope, and we watch Empire Strikes Back. And then, instead of going to Return of the Jedi right after, we watch the prequel trilogy as a flashback to get context, and then after that we watch Return of the Jedi.
Basically, how my father teach me how to watch it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. He
That's
told
how you
me
were taught to
watch
watch
it
it?
like this.
Is watch episode 4 and 5
Yeah.
first, then watch the prequels, then watch episode 6?
Yes.
What a fucking coincidence. Well, then this will be
Yeah, I
a
was
familiar experience for you.
Yeah.
Skin,
I
the
was my
person
first
talking right now
point
is
of view when
Koji.
I-
Have you seriously never heard Koji talk before, Skin? He's been on stream before a few times. Did you forget he exists?
Yeah, and he always has. And he has this funny bit of always having something going on with his.
Yeah, there's
going on with
always
his audio.
like absolutely mind-boggling shit happening in his neighborhood.
So basically, in my experience of it, I was always asking my father, why don't we watch it from 1 through 6? And he was like,
Shut
no.
the fuck up. That's not how we're watching it.
Oh my god, the old times.
So he taught you in wise ways, supposedly.
Supposedly, some of the only wise things he had, apparently.
Man, this fucker is fast.
Yo, Miss, who's that dude who just joined VC and sounds like a 5-year?
Yeah, I don't know how Skin hasn't heard you before. You've been on stream plenty of times.
5-year-old.
Skin
Call me
Koji
a
sounds
5-year-old.
younger than he actually is, but he doesn't sound like a 5-year-old. Why does it say the stream's getting
Yeah.
no data? That's concerning.
Uh-oh.
But it's
That's
not
not
buffering, so I don't know what
progress.
the fuck is going on. Yes, Koji does have kind of a shitty mic here. Well, Ban did. Okay, now it's fucking up. Now we're getting fucked up.
So how will it work? Will you stream it or someone else?
I will, or
Someone
Griever will.
will
Griever has some
live
of the
it.
movies on his computer, so we can watch it on there.
Yeah, someone will use
Oh.
the live. Do not worry about
Oh
it.
wait, do I sound a bit crappy? My
No, I mean,
My
your mic
audio or
quality
no?
isn't great, but you're still... We can understand what you're saying just fine, so...
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Damn,
I should
this is
have changed
weird.
to my
This has
gamer
only been like 2
headset.
hours, but it feels like it's been way fucking longer. I think it's because I don't have a ceiling fan in here yet. It's too hot. Also, I don't have a fucking tier list or something.
I have
Yeah, why don't
tier list. Make a tier list stream about streams.
we-
Him and the guy that likes
Who's gonna
Haruko
put
sound
Misc-
super similar. That's because him and Tenryu are both from Puerto Rico. They're both Puerto Rican skin.
Wait,
That's why they
Tenryu's-
sound similar.
Wait, Return is from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he's from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I think he stated that.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I think he's.
I
he
need to
said it
find him
twice.
like a Pokemon.
You're gonna catch Tenyu.
You're gonna catch Tenryu, a Puerto Rican.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
I should not have done that. I'm not good at Pokemon. Oh no.
What did you do, Neve?
So like, I thought, this thing has disabled my only move that's good against it. How shall I counter this? I know, I will switch in to temporarily stop the disable. So I switched into a thing with like 2 defense
It gets washed.
and oh, it was brought down to health only. Surprise. Wait, I didn't even switch into the thing with 2 defense. That thing is surprisingly bulky. Oh god. I'm good at games.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Koji.
So what will you think of people that just see the quotes that weren't there on the tournament thing?
Well, that's what they're there for, Koji, to see what people think of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of context moments.
yeah. yeah, we'll always remember that time band enthusiastically yelled, Koji's just beating up all the women.
Yeah. Carlos is beating up. I did. Wait. Wait.
Ask Fine why he named his Riolu that.
I forgot how to speak. Wait. Cool. I forgot how to speak. Forget about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just sounded like I was speaking. I forgot how to speak, and I just made that noise.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, it's weird when you make that noise. Here, we're putting out an announcement.
Motherfucker used the table again.
Yeah, I should just drink water.
Yeah, that
That's
is
a
the
good idea,
best thing
Koji,
to
you
hydrate
know?
yourself with. So.
Hello.
Oh, who's
Who's
here?
there?
It's
Alex.
Wet. Wait, no, it's not. Wave. It's not Fi. It's Alex. Hey, Alex.
Hello.
How are you?
Welcome.
I could be better, but I'm just chilling.
Well, do you want to know some great news that may or may not freak you out, Alex?
What?
As of like 20 seconds ago, you've now been immortalized on the internet because we're on stream right now.
Again.
Wait, what?
Wait. Repeat.
We're on stream right now. This is the stream VC. We probably
Oh,
should
yeah.
have changed the name back.
Yeah.
Well, hello there to the people who are watching the stream.
Who's there? Alex. Oh, do you have it on their background? Which one of you has this on your background? Koji, mute the stream.
Koji,
Oh,
you keep forgetting to turn your fucking...
How many people are watching?
Let's see. How many people do we have in here right now?
9 people.
yeah, it's 9 people with 14 likes and 2 dislikes.
Yeah, funny bot moment.
Cool. So what's the stream about right now? What's the
Not
topic?
really anything at the moment.
Yeah, we're just ranting right now.
No.
Look, the rant is about Star Wars movie. We're gonna make a movie that where we start as like for example.
That's not what we're talking about,
where's-
Koji.
5, 6. Then we go to.
Koji, what the fuck are you on about? Nah,
We were talking about Star Wars movie.
we were
Well,
talking
we
about
were,
Star
but
Wars.
it's general.
Not doing
That's just
some,
what we were talking about then.
Yeah, then, yeah, I was gonna say, before whatever happened, Misc, for a tier list, right? At some point, you gotta do, a tier list, right?
Mhm.
All 800 Pokemon in one tier list.
That's.
I will shoot myself.
lot.
Oh
crazy.
yes.
I don't feel
Please.
like Misc has enough experience with Pokemon.
No,
to do
I
that.
don't.
It'd end up just being. I think this one looks cool.
Yeah,
What if you
do,
this
like-
looks cool, and then I would do the video.
What I could do one region's worth of tier lists, maybe.
We
I've
Mi-
played up
okay,
through 2 gyms in one Pokemon game.
I'm actually playing Diamond right now because I want to play in the next tournament and my file got corrupted.
okay.
Oh.
Pokemon biographies. I'm gonna help you make the tier list of 100.
Like, I
Or
was just thinking,
800
like,
Pokemon.
design-wise, like, like, you could do one region at a time, and be like, what is this thing? This thing looks fucking stupid. Or,
Maybe
what is this thing? This
like,
thing looks fucking cool.
It's like all of Gen 5 just being like, man, that's a garbage. Literally.
Yeah, once you finish, Pokemon Black, you can, go through all the Pokemon on tier list and be like, I hate this fucking thing. This thing hurt
With
me.
my limited experience with it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that bad at all. The more that I think about it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna continue, you got continuing this week. That's poggers.
I continue what?
I'm currently yeah, you get to continue Pokemon this week.
Right, I
Because,
do
we
get
did
to
the
do
tournament.
that.
You can get
Let's
smacked with new
see.
friends.
Zero asks, hey Misc, have you peeped how we already got a hint to what Kashima's technique is? Yeah, I saw there's a little bit of lightning above his head. A little bit of electricity. He's a lightning technique user. It's finally fucking time for a fucking Lightning Man. Needless to say, I'm quite excited.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I just brought out a pen and paper because I'm EV training my new Pokemon and I'm keeping track
Oh,
of
what it consider? Well, my pen and paper is basically analyzing everything.
Alright,
here.
Alex, has Ban talked to you about the tournament yet today?
I haven't done anything except for homework today. Nah, what'd he say?
Okay, yeah, he just wanted to talk to you about it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
like
an
me specifically?
aversion.
Yeah, you.
He has an aversion to EV training.
Is
He
that
has
it?
a
I
what?
thought it was something else. Well, anyway, he'll talk to you about it. I don't know.
What'd he say about
Oh,
EV
yeah.
training?
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know, does
doesn't
he
like
think it's
want
cringe or
you to
something?
EV
I have
train.
no idea. There's no rule against it,
Like-
but there's kind of like a an etiquette.
Well,
don't
if
even
know
there's
how
an
EV
etiquette
training
against it, then
works, so.
people. Okay, well, look. If there's an etiquette against it, then people shouldn't be using the Pokénav. People shouldn't be using harder generations. It's the only way I could balance it out so that I could have an equal chance to everyone else.
That's
Yeah, and
true.
like I'm EV training my Spinda because Spinda has a.
Don't think he said anything
extremely
bad
bad
about EV
stats.
training though, so I don't know. I don't think he had an issue. That's not what it was.
Hmm.
Anyway, he'll talk to you. At
And what
some
issue
point.
could he have with me? Yeah, I'll ask Ben.
If he didn't forget, he'll talk to you about it at some point.
Yeah. I'll just do it.
Yeah, maybe shoot my DM or something.
Oh yeah, I've never DM banned. I could just do that, can't I?
You could,
Yeah.
if you so desire, to face his wrath.
I'm not scared of ban.
Wait a second.
Oh, I
You
have.
will be.
I forgot about something. Wait.
About something, we don't know what it is that you forgot. Making it all the more mysterious. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Oh, right, I remember. Misc question. When are you gonna? What are your thoughts on the Chainsaw Man anime so far? How will it go down since the time
You're
has
a little
passed?
late. That trailer came out like 3 months ago.
Wait, what?
Wait, the Zero anime? The Zero?
No, Chainsaw Man. Koji.
Oh,
we talked
Chainsaw Man.
about.
Oh.
Wait, Koji. I think this is the second time you've forgotten the trailer has come out. It came out in fucking June.
I
Koji.
really want to see Chainsaw Man. I'm waiting for it to come out
Koji.
before I read the manga.
Has Koji
I forgot.
vanished? Did Koji disappear?
He died. He died. Yeah, he died.
Typical Koji fashion, of course.
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot.
You forget a lot.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of things.
Magikarp gives a speed stat. Good to know.
Mm.
Wait, isn't the Magikarp the one that evolves to a Gyarados?
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. Also supposedly pronounced Gyarados, which
Artist, I don't
feel
know what
about
they're
that.
doing with the rules. I'm not involved in that. You can probably ask. them
Everyone
what's
calls it
wrong.
Gyarados.
Yeah, but apparently its official pronunciation is supposed to be Gyarados, which is.
What did you think it was?
We all thought it was Gyarados. That's.
Didn't you just say it's Gyarados?
No, I
It's
said.
like Gyarados.
Or
Gyarados.
some shit like that.
Gyarados.
Yeah.
It's like
Fuck,
it's
whatever.
like the difference between Kira and Kida. Like it's like okay, you're just adding an accent.
Yeah, like, no accents, please. I will shit my pants live on television.
Oh.
What?
You heard me.
You did hear her, yeah.
I don't know
Should
what
be-
to say about it.
Should be impressed.
Extremely impressed.
Alright, so there's no cat. I'm trying to locate a Wimpod in my funny Nuzlocke. And so I can be humorous.
How far are you in your Nuzlocke?
I finished the fire trial.
Let's see.
Oh,
Are
you doing Sun and Moon?
We've
Yeah.
gone on for like 2
Oh, okay.
hours. Do you guys have anything to talk about? I don't really have anything to talk about. I think we could end the stream soon. Miss, would your face
We could.
reveal be as disappointing as Tarashi's? Probably.
I'm one of the few people on the server who's seen Misc's face.
It's true.
It's
He knows
very
my
disappointing.
face, my name, where I live, because I know Alex in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Misc's face
unfortunate.
is
We
disappointing.
only know his hair.
I'm gonna ask, yeah, Miss, what do we have to do to get that face reveal? I've said it on multiple occasions. That's what we do for 100K. I'll reveal my face. Because at 100K, I don't have to give a shit about anything anymore. I don't have to worry about doing dumb shit on the internet and then going to like a job interview and being like, hey, didn't you do this dumb shit on the internet?
Yo, you can also wear the funny blindfold. That would be very humorous.
If I could get it as merch, sure. Actually, it's
Yeah,
just,
blindfold as
basically
merch.
just
That's-
Gojo's
that's
mask.
really
If
good.
I could get that, I would fucking wear it.
Miss, how do I get a job? Help me at my employment for
Well,
sure.
I've never managed to acquire a job. I went to a job interview a couple months ago. That didn't really go anywhere. What you do,
I know Dunkin' Donuts is desperate. Just go to them.
Koji, here's what you do. You walk around town a little bit. If you find a place that says help wanted, you go in there, you ask if you can apply for a job. Of course, that's if you just want a job anywhere. If you want to get a job at a specific type of place, you got to do a little research.
A wee bit.
I see. So it's just find a home.
Not a
Ask for a
home, a
job.
business. Find a
Not a
business.
home, a business.
You don't go into someone's home to find a job, usually.
Use the word
Usually.
usually.
But there's a home that maybe is finding a job.
What does that mean? What kind of fucking home?
You mean retirement
shit.
home?
I don't know.
What do you mean
You
you
can
don't
work.
know?
You can work at retirement homes.
What goes on at this house? What kind of house is this?
Good question.
Koji?
Koji, you can't just say, I think this house, they have jobs at this house, and then don't know what the fuck is going on there. That's really weird.
I agree.
I forgot.
There's a one pod. Where the fuck did that thing go? I was supposed to catch that.
Koji.
Motherfucker.
This is kind
Okay,
of
so
concerning. You can't be
apparently-
forgetting important things so much.
So apparently, Band says I should play the game without the tourney in mind. But if that's the case, I'll be like 10 levels under because I could beat the game
No,
without
I wasn't
leveling
10
at
levels
all.
under the cap. I just played.
No, I would be because I'd basically just speedrun the game and try to beat it as quickly as possible, so I'd be stupid under leveled.
Okay,
You don't fight
don't
every
do
trainer?
that then.
Just fight every trainer. That's how you get good XP.
Fight
No,
every
but he says-
trainer,
he says
go
my
out
issue
into the
was that-
wild to try and find the Pokemon you want. You'll
He
get enough
says-
levels then. That's what I did.
He says, okay, no. He says he doesn't want me to be, he didn't want all my Pokemon to be at max level, which was only level 19 for the competition. And he says that's unfair.
Question, Miss. So is a Dunkin' Donuts a good option or no?
It depends on which
That's
one you
fine,
go
it's
to.
just
If you're
one.
like Clover, you end up at a nice place. If you're like Fi, you end up at one that makes you want to blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah, my sister doesn't like it.
Hmm.
I've never played Diamond. I have no idea how to get out of this fucking town.
You have to find the clowns.
You
if you're
threaten
in Dubai.
or sweet talk your boss. What?
Do not do that. Just bring your fucking resume. You answer the questions with charisma. Look up a few strategies for when you get a job interview. Make sure you wear something nice, but not something too nice. Like, if you're going for a job at Dunkin' Donuts, you probably shouldn't wear, like, a fucking suit and tie. That's a little bit overkill.
But we're like a polo, maybe.
But also,
I was
don't
gonna
dress
do
like
that.
me.
I was gonna
Never
do
dress like me when you go to a job interview. I dress like a bum.
You always look like a bum.
Yeah, I know. That's my
Like a
look. I
bum
look
or a
like a
bum?
bum.
a bomb. Okay.
If I saw you on the street and didn't know you, I'd give you $1.
Well, I think I look a little better kept than your average homeless person. I don't look like I'm starving to death, or that I haven't bathed
This
in a month.
fuck.
I
Okay,
just wear
that second
comfortable,
one is
cheap
not true.
clothes.
I just wear simple clothing since I
Coach,
don't
what
wanna...
do you wear? Do you wear fucking t-shirts and basketball shorts? What do you wear?
Okay, so let me show you. Wait, how
Okay,
do
you don't
I
need to
activate
show
the
me. Just tell
camera?
me. Just describe to
Koji,
me what
you're-
your usual wardrobe looks
Just
like.
say. Use
Okay.
words.
Or I can just show you with a photo.
I mean, I guess that works.
A wardrobe photo if you want.
What?
Yes, what?
What do you mean, like, what type of clothes usually stay there? We're not asking for you to post everything from there. We're just like, hey, you know, forget it.
Okay,
I
I
am
have
looking
right
at
now,
your-
like, for example, pants, as always.
Of course.
I have
Me
a
fucking
normal.
shorts.
Oh, you want what?
Hmm?
You said something, right?
No, I didn't say shit.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Koji gaslighting Mark.
Well, this is. How do I say this? I forget to speak English. Okay, tengo pantalones aquí.
How,
You don't have
you
anyone who
translate what
translate
Koji
Koji.
says. We don't speak Spanish.
Wait, did you just ask me to translate it?
Yeah, Koji doesn't know all the words in English, so if he starts describing his
Okay,
clothes in Spanish, we need you to translate.
Misc. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, right, I forgot. You and Fi don't really know Spanish.
Yeah.
I
You know, bad
forgot
parenting and
about that. That's why I have Clover do all the translating.
The stream is still on. by the way.
Yeah, I know, we're on
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yes, what do
But
you
then
mean?
we-
This shit,
Very
this is
weird
the
topic
weirdest
for-
stream I've had in a while.
Good. Let's keep it that way.
Okay, Koji.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you can give us your thoughts
Koji,
on
give us a
Bird now.
description of your usual outfit. Just tell us what the fuck you wear.
Oh, okay. I have las chanclas. Tengo
Right.
chanclas aquí. Ok, también tengo pantalones.
Okay, you wear
Pantaloons?
shorts. You wear short
Uh,
pants, yes?
Well, not usually. I have the long pantalones.
Shit, I
Long
didn't
pants,
catch the word
right.
before pantalones. I know the very minimal knowledge I have of Spanish is coming in handy right now. So do you wear, what kind of pants do you wear? Like, what's the material? Are they jeans? Are they joggers? Are they fucking sweatpants?
Did you say joggers?
Yeah, I wear joggers.
Jobbers.
You.
Me
Joggers.
too.
G.
Yo, my legs
you
are
guys,
coated in
your
Kengan
brains have been
characters.
fucking rotted by the people from the Kengan channel.
Oh God, please no! Don't.
Yo, on my
stop.
legs, I got I got the new what's the name for Kengan jobber? I got the new Lee banners. I got the new
No, Lubin.
Akoya's,
The new loot
And
skins.
the Mitsui and
Oh my
I don't know the
god.
Kengan characters.
and
I
the
can
Yumi
feel
hat.
myself, I can feel a headache developing right now. I can feel this pressure
Yeah,
at the
long
front of my
pants.
fucking skull.
That.
Okay,
Long
stream
pants.
chat. We need to help corrode Misc's brain. If Misc is alive by the end of this, we have failed.
Long pants. Okay, but what kind of long pants? There are at least 3 to 4 different usual varieties. 3 I can imagine you wearing casually. Jeans,
don't know, I just wear
joggers,
pants.
and sweatpants. Describe the material to me. Describe the texture.
Okay, let me just touch them. Okay.
What
Or
color?
I
are
guess you
they?
could wear khakis. I don't fucking know.
Well, I have
are we
khakis right now in my closet.
Why are we investigating Koji's clothing?
Because it's pretty interesting to see how they describe it.
Yes,
Fair enough.
Artists can apparently
please.
translate a little bit. That's good. If
Okay,
Koji
so I have-
starts falling into the Spanish again. Oh shit, the stream's not getting any data. That's a problem.
Okay, so I have
Uh-oh.
maones, pantalones largos,
Uh-huh.
khakis, and also I have this weird type of feeling of pants
Mm-hmm.
that are for running, but are the $1 cheap ones.
Okay.
And I also have the sports one,
Okay.
that are long.
Okay. Those sweatpants, basically.
So sweatpants, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
so
have
then,
also my beach clothing.
right, your Hawaiian shirt, right? Do you own a Hawaiian shirt, or was that just a joke?
I do have one though.
So
Not
do
that,
I.
But I do have one.
I bought one
I've
at a
never
thrift
seen you wear a
store
Hawaiian
per
shirt.
Clover's insistence.
If you want, I can give you my Hawaiian shirt.
I don't think you have a way to give me your Hawaiian shirt, Koji. Not one that would not involve
I
me
can
giving you my
sell out
personal
of-
information.
I can use my car. I can use my mother's car as a boat to go to where you live. You
You're
just need
gonna
to find
fucking
a specific place.
sail your mom's car to Florida.
Koji, I don't think that's possible.
That is not how it works, Koji.
No, man
Young
finds a
lad.
person sailing in someone's car.
Oh,
You will drown, Koji.
you will drown if you do
Can't
that,
use
unless
them.
you have a fucking boat car, one of those aquatic cars. You will drown, and I'm very certain
but
you
I've got-
don't have one of those.
I have a good nature on my one pod. Let's go.
But I do have a hat though.
That's great. Okay, so you wear
Oh.
sandals, you wear sweatpants. What kind of shirts do you wear?
Shirts like you mean in pants or shirts?
What? Why would I mean pants by shirts? I mean shirts. What do you wear for shirts?
Oh, I thought that you meant shorts.
No, shirts.
Shirts. Okay, what I do wear for shirts is like one of those like simple, like with over here.
Yeah,
The
over here,
sleeves?
of course, yeah. Did you post an image or no?
Long sleeves,
Okay,
but
you wear
with
long
super
sleeve
basic
shirts.
material. Yes.
Okay, so you don't wear t-shirts. You wear long sleeve shirts. Okay.
I do have t-shirts like my Hawaiian shirt.
That's weird that you live in like a
Daughter.
tropical place like Puerto Rico and don't own any t-shirts. It's a little bizarre. I would
Yeah,
think it'd be
Well, I
way
do
more
have
comfortable to wear t-shirts all the time like I do.
I mean,
Oh,
my
I
sister
do
wears
have to-
hoodies out all the time, and we live in Florida.
Yeah, because she's one of those people that I used to be in elementary and middle school where I'm like, God damn, bro, can't be showing those arms. I need to have a fucking hoodie on all the time.
Someone else
Be on
is right.
stream.
It's like wearing a...
Yeah, we're on
fucking
stream,
blanket.
Seth.
Green.
Oh, hello,
Alright,
Seth.
I'll
Welcome.
hold back all my racism and sexism.
Yeah, that's what the hoodie's
What?
for. It's like a fucking seal. A limiter.
I actually am wearing a hoodie right now.
Well, you live in Canada, so...
Actually, I don't wear a hoodie outside. I only wear it in my basement because it's cold as fuck down here.
I would imagine it's a
Not
basement.
outside.
What else do I have?
No, when I'm outside, I wear shorts and a t-shirt. No matter what.
Senator
weather.
Grom says it seems every time Lu Tian is
What?
mentioned or something, they show his stupid face. Yeah, because that's... Because they know that's the fucking panel everyone thinks about. His dumb fucking
is that
face.
Is that you've got it all wrong, guy?
Yes, that is. That's still...
I-
Oh, that is by far one of the worst things to happen in this fucking tournament, is that dumb fucking face.
Wait, I haven't
Wait,
even
what?
watched Logan, and that thing's
Not in the
very
Pokemon
funny to
tournament,
me.
in one of the series I review.
Thank you. Thank you for the.
I'm trying to find bingo. This is the thing that I have. You can.
Let's have
you
a
can,
look-see here. Where are you posting the picture?
203.
That's
Is it not
probably-
loading?
What
Wait, why is
channel
it-
are you
what-
posting it in? Text-to-speech?
Yes.
It hasn't loaded yet.
Yeah, give it a minute.
I have for some reason one of these at home.
Mhm.
I'll show you. for some reason.
God, I can't believe I have the perfect one pod. I'm so lucky.
Anyway, yeah, those images don't seem to be coming through. I think I'm gonna end the stream in a minute. Do you guys have any final comments?
Yeah, we don't
Oh, you
have
wear those
nothing.
sunglasses. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, but at home for some reason, not outside.
That is weird. They're made
Right.
for wearing outside. Anyway. Yeah, any final comments you guys would like to make? Any products or people you'd like
Let's
to
see.
promote?
You
I would like
promote
to-
products for free?
Oh
I
my
mean,
god!
I don't think we've really
What's that?
encountered anyone that has a product other than Dan's comic.
Free real estate.
You know, we have miscellaneous
Promote
content. Go
miscellaneous
subscribe to that guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
we appreciate it if you subscribe to that miscellaneous
Play
content.
Guilty
Patreon.
Gear.
Oh yeah, play Guilty Gear. According to Seth.
Oh, I've been told by Koji to promote Pantene. Pantene? The fuck is that? Isn't Pantene
is
like a
that?
women's health product company? Hold on, I need to look at what Pantene is now.
The more Pantene you use,
It's a fucking
what you
shampoo brand. Why did you tell me to fucking advertise shampoo, Koji?
Gucci?
What the fuck?
next thing you know, you get an email from Pantene asking you to sponsor their next video.
Sounds good, the offer.
Sonny
you
the
can
Grom
do-
asks top 5 worst moments in the Kengan vs. Purgatory tournament. Alan versus Ryan, the Lutien face, Yumi being disappointing, Tarashi being disappointing, Jiroda Hayami doing the dumb face. There you go. Okay, there's my top 5. Yeah, I don't have anything to promote. Alex, you got anything?
Give me money.
There you go. And you too can give me money if you join my Patreon, which is linked down in the
There
description.
you go!
There it is.
Amazing
You
transition.
can join the
Really.
$1 tier for just shoutouts, or you can join the $5 tier for access to reviews for solo leveling
I
in the
thought you were gonna
boxer.
say you can
That's
join
the
the $1
first.
tier for
That is
just
the
$1.
first great lead-in I've had to plug the Patreon. Thank you, Alex.
No problem, I got
That
you,
was
bro.
great. That was perfect.
Yo.
You're gonna have to kick them around
I
for
forgot
later
what
so you can
Patreon
promote
was
these
for some
You,
reason.
and Sonia Ground asks, and the top 5 best moments. I can't think of it
Question.
off the top of my head. That one's actually harder. It's funny. I can think of the really bad shit from the tournament, but I can't. I have a few I can think of, like fucking the end of Liu versus Nitoku was really good. Basically, all of Falcon versus Rihito. The
Never
Tiger's
reading that.
Vessel reveal was really good. Yeah, I'll think of some more later. There are a few,
You know,
but we'll think of
the
them all
way
in due
you
time.
the way you talk about Kangen sometimes makes it sound really odd that you review it, cause like you just talk a lot of shit about it all the time.
Well, cause this arc that we're in right now is not the best.
Ah,
I mean, the shit going
Sure.
on right now, like the last 5 chapters or so, has been fucking outstanding. But a lot of
Oh,
this
no, this
arc
thing
has
is
been not
freaking
great.
How do I find creator?
And I've been doing the review since the end of the first round, so I would know. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's all for today. Top tier manhwa reviews. I guess I could do. I'm nervous about doing videos on manhwa or webcomics because I feel like webtoon is fucking vicious. Webtoon can be just as bad as Shueisha when it comes to copyright. So I keep that shit kind
No
of
one's as
on the
bad as
Patreon.
Shueisha.
Are you saying I have top tier manhwa reviews? In which case, thank you if you're complimenting me. I have no idea. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Tuesday with the next reaction for Band's comic. That should be an exciting one. And this week's issue
Yeah,
of
it will
Shonen
be.
Jump comes out on Friday, so we should be getting the fan translation for Jujutsu out on Thursday, meaning we're going to have a Thursday release this week. Isn't that fun? Thursday videos. Haven't had to do those in a minute. So yeah, that's all I have to say today. I'll see you guys around. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Sweaty hands.